her to, and that officer caught them in the act. And if they got children, guess what? If they offer one to press the issue, both of y'all ass finna go to jail. I don't give a fuck what you blow. Cause now you interfering with the investigation. You're lying to an officer. That officer can throw the book at y'all ass right there on the side of the road. Both of y'all getting called, going in. Like, be for real.
Oh, you scared of the law? Scared of the law?
Scared of the law, nigga. I'm smart, nigga. I like my life. I like the type of things I can do with my life. Like, for real. I'm not finna sit up there and go do something stupid. And if I love my family, I'm not finna sit up there and put the whole family at risk for a couple drinks. Nigga, we can go home. I can cook an extravagant meal. All these goddamn Facebook chefs that'll come to your house and cook up an extravagant meal.
All of that is correct,
like,
but she's in the what now.
That part right there.
All of that is correct.
They should have been drinking
she's
and eating
in
at
the
home.
What now phase.
Exactly.
What, she can't cook or something?
Hello.
Well, a lot of women can't cook.
Damn, they can't go out to eat either.
All of that is correct, but she's in the what now phase.
The
what now is the fact is that he left you. He didn't give a damn. If that's all that it took, because I don't understand how we're expecting her to be this moral. She was literally trying to save her husband. Did she do it wrong?
No, she was trying to save her lifestyle. She wasn't an asset. She was a liability. She brought nothing to the table.
She ran her mouth too fucking much. She was a liability.
She was also drinking.
Y'all better listen. Y'all better listen. Listen, men. Listen, men. They not riding and dying with y'all no more. They not riding and dying no more. They're not riding and dying no more.
I don't want no woman that's gonna do some shit like that for me. That tell me you condone my stupid ass behavior and you not pushing me to be a real man. That's what that tells me. But you want to ride or die for me that type of way? You ain't trying to push me to be no real man and take ownership of my responsibilities and understand every goddamn choice I make got a motherfucking consequence, good or bad, that can affect more than me. I don't want no woman like that. That's gonna sit up. Oh, baby, I got you. Don't worry about it. Scoot up. Raise your leg up. Let me get up on the steering wheel. Fuck all that.
So at the end of the day, you got two people who were drinking. People, the way alcohol impacts people, it's different. But you got two people who are drinking, and in that moment, because y'all said she told everything, in that moment, she was probably trying to save her husband. Y'all talk about, oh yeah, all this other stuff. He shouldn't have been driving to begin with, and that's why he got pulled over, because probably he was swerving. That's just it.
He wasn't that much over.
It doesn't matter, because you don't have to be over the limit to be impacted by alcohol, because different people have different tolerances. There's a person who could take one shot and be under the limit and still be wasted in the wind.
That's absolutely right. And whoever gave out that bullshit about that penny shit, that shit ain't fooling none of that them new electronics. Them new breathalyzers, that shit ain't fooling.
They said marriage is not all about ride or die. It's also about having boundaries. They said they are not going through the thick and thin with y'all. Them vows, don't take those vows with them people. Don't listen to these ladies. They not doing it.
Y'all don't
listen to ain't nobody give a fuck about being no ride or die motherfucker. Where you at?
You a woman that's gonna hold you accountable and tell you no, you shouldn't be driving to begin with, and you want to fight that, then it's on you. When the lights get behind you, you go whoop whoop. Don't expect my big ass to try to shift and move between this dashboard and this seat to get over your big ass to swap seats with you, and the silhouettes in between the lights is all blacked out. They see everything.
Why the lights flashing through the mirror, through the windshield,
telling the lady don't. Then what the lady need to do? She need to go to the AA meeting and go find her somebody that's sober.
What happened to better or worse, thick or thin? What happened?
Right, Diamond.
Diamond. I am not riding or dying for somebody that's drinking and driving. I'm not covering somebody up that's robbing somebody or scamming somebody. I'm not doing that.
Sacrificing everything for y'all, and y'all ain't sacrificing for the man.
But the man's already cheating on the wife. First off, let's think about that. There's men out here who do stuff for less and think we supposed to ride or die for them. But hey, if we do something, they out the house quickly. If we do something, if we tell them,
y'all better stop paying all those bills in the house. Make that woman go out and get a job. Make her go get a job. Stop paying all them bills in the house, men. Stop doing that.
Oh my God, Keith.
This is why y'all should be making them go 50-50.
Here's the other side of it.
Oh my God, just said she was a liability and not an asset.
Thinking about. So the other side of it is this. It could be that he packed up all his shit and he left because he's angry and he needs a minute. Or he could just 100% be done because to him, you have betrayed him and you have put everything for him at risk. So he is angry as hell right now. And depending on the type of man you have, he's either going to let that be the end of your marriage or he's going to cool off and come back and have a conversation with you. It depends on the type of man you marry.
Think about it. The man that lost his job. So based on a truck driver, he paying all the bills in the house. So now he done caught this DUI charge. So now what he gonna do? Because I'm sure he got all his bills according to a truck driver's pay. So now he got to go and find another job, start figure out life all over again to take care of your ass and this and that and the third, and you can't even goddamn. Boy, I tell y'all the truth.
But you know what, Diamond? It's a program.
I got a question, Diamond.
He should have thought about that.
Diamond, so when you become a truck driver, you got to go through like DOT, right? And there's certain things you cannot do as a truck driver, and you are aware of those things. As somebody who had a Class B and had to go through DOT, and they told me there were certain medicines that were prescribed to me by a doctor that had absolutely zero impact on my ability to operate a vehicle, but I knew that I could not take them anymore getting behind that wheel because it was on a list of the do not do's.
Ibuprofen, Benadryl.
He has to be accountable for his own actions. At the beginning and the end of it, he started it. There would have been no fire. There would have been no fire if he had not struck the match and created the kindle. That's just what it is. Now, she may have blew and added more stuff to the fire, but the original fire ignited because of him. You're not supposed to do those things knowing that that's your livelihood. If you know that that's your livelihood, why would you put that up in jeopardy? Why would you jeopardize that?
But
that's where the white why would you jeopardize
with the common sense? That's where the white
why would you jeopardize your license if you know you're a truck driver?
No, honey, I'm a drive so you could, be good. I'm gonna drive us home. If she's a stay-at-home wife or mom or whatever the case may be, and he pay all the bills, she should have drove home. If it was a couple of blocks away, she should be like, "No, I got it. You lay back in the passenger seat while I drive."
Why she couldn't? Why they couldn't call her Uber?
You heard what she said. She went to her sister's house and ran some errands and waited for him to call from the jail. It called, from the jail, and he ain't called, I guess for her to pick him up. He ain't never called.
Well, he shouldn't have called. I think he did the right thing. I hear accountability. I hear that you're saying that this is his career. He shouldn't have been drinking. But if you really think about it, and if you know truck drivers personally, a lot of those truck drivers are on the roads away from their wives and families for months, for weeks. So when they finally come home to spend time with you, with their time off or vacation, whatever time off he's taking, he might want to go to the party, babe, let's hit it up, and get a few drinks or whatever. As a wife, like what Diamond said earlier, you're his protector. You know he's finna turn up. So you should have been driving that whole night. Allow him to enjoy his time.
As a wife, take the keys.
As a wife, he should be able to rest in you. You already know your husband. If this is her husband, you know him like the back of your hand. Let him drink. Let him have his time. How long has he been on the road? This is his vacation. So at what point were you protecting him as a wife? Not only that, but when he seen the cops coming from far behind, okay, yeah, it sounds crazy to switch seats, but it sounds like she's not even submissive or she don't even listen to what he said. She had in her mind already, she dismissed everything that this man has told her in the car. And guess what? You don't work. He's taking care of you. So now you sitting in an empty house and you got to find a job. And no, he shouldn't go back because you betrayed him. You disrespected him. And he couldn't even have trust in you.
Oh Lord!
Thank you. Thank
Y'all
you.
motherfuckers gonna run into a goddamn barrier trying to switch
He said
to
he didn't call her. He didn't call
They
her. He
value
called that
finances
side
over
chick to come pick him
integrity,
up.
and
She
that's what's
lost her
crazy.
husband to the side chick. He called the side chick. The side chick came and bailed him out, baby. She lost him to the side chick.
You're doing the most.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I don't like this side of Keith. I'm just saying.
It's crazy because we're pushing finances over integrity, and who's to say that this man was adamant about him driving? So you do got those people who, like Diamond spoke on, who get under the influence, and you're not telling them shit. You're not telling them anything. They're not moving nowhere. They're going.
And that's when I would have told him, "Well, you drive yourself home. I'm going to get an Uber because I'm not about to get killed." He would have been in the same
situation, drunk behind the wheel, pulled over.
But he would have been in the car by himself, so he wouldn't have nobody to blame but himself.
Her for not being in the car and making sure she's okay. The fact of the matter is that we're trying to avoid accountability at all costs, because he's not taking accountability at all. The 3 steps of accountability is avoiding blame, trying to put blame on anybody else. Look at yourself and your part that you played in it, and then fixing the root. He's done none of that other than push her to the side and say, "I'm done with you because you betrayed me." No, sir, you betrayed yourself, and you put yourself in a shitty position, and your family had to pay for it. And now you want to destroy your marriage just because you don't want to be accountable that you are the reason why you don't have a CDL anymore. It's really that easy. It's really that easy. And she can still love him through all of that. She can still love him through all of that, because she didn't say, "Oh, I don't want my husband. Oh, he don't have a CDL anymore. I don't want to be with him." She like, how can I fix this? Because he was stupid, did something stupid, and I still love his stupid ass.
A driver doesn't lose their CDL that quick. There's a program that they have to go through for like 6 months that they have to drop clean.
Okay, that's just like you lost your license. Hold on now. You're talking about the SAP program.
Yes, that's what it's called. I couldn't think of the name of it.
These companies are not hiring SAP drivers anymore because the insurance company understand that now, you're an extreme liability, and these companies are going cheap because freight ain't paying like that. So they are not hiring SAP drivers at all.
Well, it doesn't matter if you lose your life anyways, because drinking and driving is the fastest way to lose your life. I don't know about y'all, but I've been nervous to get in the car with anybody that's been drinking and they want to drive. Y'all can handle that. Go ahead and get sleep with that man.
It's substance abuse program. That's what SAP is. We call them SAP drivers. I mean, you can't stay out for that shit long enough and understand that your goddamn decisions got consequences, and you fucked yourself up. That's a SAP driver.
Now you can't drink at all. And with that, you can't drink at all. You're not supposed to drink at all, recreationally or nothing. You're supposed to be clean and clear and under control. So now, like what we saying, he's irresponsible. He did this. He didn't think about his family.
But
we putting out false information, man. I've been driving trucks for a very long time. I'm not putting out false information. These companies are not hiring SAP drivers like that. They are not. Insurance premiums are way too high on that individual driver, and these companies are going cheaper and cheaper.
Right. It's too much liability. But the thing about it is, let's really go back to, and I agree with you when it comes to accountability, but for him to even attempt to ask her to switch seats, that means he's seen that cop sitting either far ahead or far behind, meaning that they had time to switch seats. Nobody's going to ask somebody to switch seats, and the cop is sitting right there. So that means before they approach or before the cop approached, they had time to switch seats. Why didn't she just do it? Why didn't she just do it? I'm just confused. I mean, I'm sorry. You are already breaking the law driving in the car with the man, and he's drinking. You are already breaking the law. You put your life at risk by even being a passenger driver. So you might as well, went that far. I don't know. Everybody's thoughts and views are different about my husband. I would have switched them seats real quick. I would have did it. Yeah, not for anybody, but about my husband, yeah. But I don't think for him to ask her to do that. Listen, for him to ask her to to do that, that means that cop was nowhere near. He can probably see from far that the cop was
He's drunk. That cop was already with the lights on. He ain't even see the cop. He's drunk. I don't understand why we're expecting this logic from this man that's drunk.
She should have drove, man. She should have drove.
I agree. She should have drove, but she didn't for whatever reason. And again, it could have been because he's man, I'm the man, I'm a drive. You're not gonna tell me
she ran her mouth too much too. So that was another thing that
again, and she's also drinking. She's also drinking, and that could have been her way of trying to protect him. Like, I know, officer, I'm sorry. We've both been drinking tonight. I did it. Like, literally, she's probably panicking and also under the influence. That's what I'm saying. Both of them under the influence.
Okay, why are y'all women so upset that she didn't want to switch seats with him? While the car going down the road, like y'all, a lot of y'all women are blessed. Y'all got hips, thighs, and ass.
Hold on, wait.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't swap seats like that with no man in the middle of driving. A lot of y'all can't.
I would.
What the hell?
Hold on, wait 1 second though. Let me read the story again. My husband has a great career as a truck driver. He takes care of all the bills in our home. On a night out, we had dinner and a couple of drinks, and then made our way home. About 3 blocks away from the house, we noticed a police car pulled behind us. He turned his lights on and pulled us over. My husband quickly asked me to switch seats with him and say I was driving. A DUI on his record would be grounds for immediate termination and would probably end his career. I said no. The officer came up and asked us where were we coming from, and where were we going, and if we had any drinks tonight. I thought it would be best to be honest, so I told him everything. Me nor my husband was visibly intoxicated, so I assumed the officer would be responsible and let us drive home 2 blocks to our home. Instead, he pulled out the breathalyzer. My husband was 0.1 points over the legal limit. I was shocked when he pulled out the handcuffs and arrested him. I was also given a breathalyzer, and I was within the limit, so I was allowed to drive the car home. I paid my husband's bond and ran some errands and visited my sister as I waited for him to call. After a few hours, I returned home and walked into a nearly empty bedroom. He had already made it home, packed all his belongings, and left. I called him back to back, and he didn't. I called him back to back, and he didn't answer any of my calls. It's been 2 days, and I still haven't heard from him. Was I in the wrong? Looking back, if I would have known the officer would have taken it that far, I would have just switched seats, like he asked. How can I save my marriage?
So I don't think she did anything wrong. I don't think she did anything wrong. She was trying to protect her husband. Was it right? No. The better form of protection would have been driving. But I don't feel that she was wrong in that moment, being scared, trying to still cover that irresponsible man who was over the limit. She said only had a couple of drinks, but clearly he had more because he was over the limit. I don't think she did anything wrong. It just didn't work out the way that she thought it would.
She also ran her mouth. She also ran her mouth and knew all the answers.
To cover him.
She did run her mouth, but what if he
cover him?
What coverage?
Why didn't you cover him?
Their husbands and stop thinking that you know everything. Because if you know
what your husband,
can I say this? Can y'all look at your bodies? Can y'all look at yourselves?
She had a swap.
Can y'all really look at yourselves and say y'all can switch seats with your husband? Let's be for real.
No.
Can y'all look at yourselves for real and say y'all can switch seats?
And the thing about it, what if he was the type of husband
while the cop is behind you and
to let her
drive your car?
It's the reason why he was driving in the first place. He was the type of husband, he didn't want her driving. This is something that's probably happened before. This is why he's in this predicament. He was irresponsible. he gonna have to take his lick because I'm not switching seats.
Absolutely.
Okay.
He's the one with the license.
Let's tell the good sister. Let's tell the good sister to go ahead and brush up her resume.
Hold on 1 second, Keith. Really quick. We do have some new people up here. Let me get a chance to get. Go ahead. Started with Hank. Go ahead, Hank.
So, the first things first, drinking and driving is bad. It doesn't matter if you have multiple drinks or one drink. Once you have that first drink, it's considered drinking and driving. Doesn't matter. Now, when they got pulled over, she should have invoked her right to remain silent. She chose not to. She chose to spill the beans and tell everything and all things. Why'd you do that? I don't know. Now, what the man did was go to jail because a trash-ass cop wanted to be an asshole and do what he did to get a ticket. It's probably at the end of the month, he's got to meet that quota. That's all bad. But now that he did it, yeah, that man felt betrayed because you didn't have to say anything. You didn't have to say anything. Could have handed me your license, proof of insurance, and kept it moving. You didn't have to tell them where you came from or where you're going. It's none of their business. But she chose to volunteer and leak out all the information. That made no sense. Now, was he wrong? They was both wrong because they both was drinking. So either way, they probably could have both got in trouble. Depending on the situation. I know she passed the breathalyzer, and he didn't by a 0.1. It's still bad. Because you're still taking a chance. Buzz driving is drinking and driving too, in case y'all didn't know that, guys. Now, what he can do is get a good lawyer, and they'll get that all taken care of. Now, he might have lost his job, but he didn't lose his CDL. So that's the most important thing, that he didn't lose his CDL. I'll land it there.
No. When you get a DUI, that CDL is done.
No. If he gets a lawyer, he gets a good lawyer, that won't be a problem. He get a good lawyer. Look, we watch people, and they still got their goddamn license. Yeah, and CDL at my workplace. So I've seen it before. So they'll get a good lawyer. They'll take care of all of
that. Okay, go ahead. She dropped. Go ahead, Paper Ugly. And then Unpopular. Go ahead, Paper Ugly.
I turned 40 this year. I come from a different time. I think he realized that wasn't his wife. He was just a safe choice. I come from a time when people did smugs. And I know women that inhale pew-pews to keep that money coming in the house. He is the sole provider. Men, when we sign up for women, we are supposed to step in front of a bullet if it comes that way. To push out the front of a car if one is about to hit her. She had to do one thing. Just deal with this, and we'll deal with it in a different way. But I must jump in front of somebody pulling on a pew-pew. I must take the hit of a car and push you out the way of a car, but you can't switch seats with me. You are not my person. And that's the era I grew up in, and y'all know that era when women have taken charges for men, held smugs for men. That's where I come from. So that's why my values is different. And you always protect the bag, whether it's male or female. Because if she's the breadwinner, if your name was Dr. Diamond, MD, and this was a situation, you bringing home all the money, I'm switching seats. You always protect home. And trying to be vocal and be right and be correct, sometimes people are just stupid. A lot of people make stupid choices. A lot of men have made stupid choices. A lot of men are incarcerated right now for not listening to their women when they should have stayed home when she said stay home. But you had to prove a point because of your ego and your pride. And that's why I stand that. Because everything else is hypothetical. Well, if we get a good lawyer, we know how many people have heard that before? Well, we could work that out. Nah, You got to always protect home. Just like I protect you, you got to protect me. And circumstances change. And I'm man.
Go ahead, Unpopular, honey.
Well, I'm going to start with the last sentence that he had said, but good morning, Diamond. You protecting me and you protecting you would have been neither one of us driving because we've been drinking. So therefore, the responsibility lies on the person that sat in the seat, knowing that they don't had a few drinks. And on top of that, this man is a CDL holder, been driving for 10 years. He know damn well he don't supposed to have no alcohol in his system drive with those CDLs, regardless if he on downtime or not, because if he get caught, it reflects on his CDL. So if you're going to be drinking, get an Uber. You can't blame the wife and say the wife ain't down for him because she wouldn't ruin her life. I mean, didn't lie in the situation because he chose to drive. Because if he really gave a fuck, He should have let somebody else drove, or got an Uber. He's the one that has the CDL, not her. And then for him to get mad and leave, that just means he didn't want to accept accountability. Because that could have been a conversation they talked about if something happened like that. No, he tucked his tail and he ran because he made a decision and it cost him his CDL, which he only got to go through a program. It's like 6 steps. And he can go back and get with another company. Hell, he might can go back with the same company. But make your decision wisely, because you never know, regardless if you put a ring on their finger or not. You never know if they really gonna have your back or not until that time comes. So it's his fault.
I agree with you 1000%.
Good morning, mail lady. Good morning, babe.
What's up? What's up, Diamond? Damn, I'm first chill. I'm first chill this morning. What's up?
Go ahead, mail lady, baby. Go ahead.
Okay, he know he was wrong for driving, and he got a CDL. But y'all, I don't know. It's more to this story, because who just ups and leave like that? I think this ain't the first time she been disloyal. He's fed up with her ass. It's something else going on.
Loyal for not switching seats with a drunk man.
He had that side chick house. Don't worry about it, baby. Go ahead and brush up your resume. Brush up your resume, because you're gonna need a job. Because he had the side chick house paying her bills now.
He's probably looking at it. I done went to jail.
His fault.
It's a possibility I'm finna lose my job. His mind is probably all over the place. He's reacting.
Don't forget he's unaccountable. Don't forget he's unaccountable, Diamond. He's unaccountable.
Also, too, he's finding out that his wife is not his ride or die. That's tough.
That's right.
What would you have done?
There's a line that shouldn't be crossed, though, because you deliberately put yourself in danger.
He wrong.
She ran her mouth too. Y'all keep forgetting that part. She ran her mouth to the cops.
She didn't run her mouth to the cops. She was trying to.
She ran her mouth because he got drunk behind the wheel. Anybody who's drinking and driving can tell that you drunk.
When I asked you to switch that.
Not only that he done found out his wife ain't his ride or die, but also too, he's just found out that he had been sleeping with a snitch.
But listen, if I ask you to switch that, if I ask you to switch that seat, you need to be trying to goddamn switch that seat. Even if we don't make it, hold on. Even if we don't make the switch, I need to see you unbuckling that motherfucking seatbelt trying to make the switch.
Right.
Diamond. What would you have done?
At the same time, what
would you have done?
At the same time, he wrong.
I would have switched the seats.
What about you, Keith? What you have done, Keith?
Drinking and driving. But at the same time, if you got them CDLs, if you do take a drink and you with your wife, I wish I might get behind the steering wheel. We'll be there where we at all night.
Exactly.
But if I ask your ass to switch that motherfucking seat, you better be unbuckling that motherfucker trying to switch that motherfucking seat.
You heard me. I would have been
so y'all would make the situation worse by switching seats. Okay, y'all think
in that position to have to switch that seat anyway, because he know they both was drinking. So the responsible thing would have been for the go ahead.
Let her get locked up. She wasn't working no job anyway.
She don't have the career. She don't have the career. He has the career.
Shit.
That part.
Yeah, shit happens. Shit happens.
I would switch seats. However, also too, he wouldn't have got them keys. I would have protected us, and I would have drove home. That's, you know what I'm saying.
And with your ass in the air with the blue and red lights, and y'all silhouettes,
all of that,
and Twister, and all of that. Both of y'all asses going to jail. So who gonna have the kids? Who gonna have the kids?
Hold on.
The same sister that she went to go visit while she was running errands while that man was in jail is the same sister that could have got those goddamn kids.
You damn right, King.
Like, that's a problem.
Brush up your resume, baby. You need a job. You need a job. You're gonna be paying your own bills now. Brush up your resume, baby. You're gonna be working.
So he just found out he got a snitch and he left. So when we go to jail, y'all leave anyway. So
here's the thing.
I
who's to
heard
say when he
Publix
was
is
in
hiring.
jail that she went at the side of
Publix
the
is
house?
hiring.
Hold on.
He
1
ain't take him
second.
to the post office.
Hold up. 1 second. Here's the thing. We're speaking about in the moment. When you're dealing with these people, I'm in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
When these people pull up, you got to be strategic about your movements, and you got to think this thing out way ahead of get up ahead of that curve. Yeah, in the moment, it might sound good, but you got to think about the repercussions of every movement, from putting your hands out the window, putting them on the steering wheel. Listen, these people, because you don't know if you're dealing with an a-hole or not. You don't know if you're dealing with somebody who's prejudiced or not. You got depending on who it is and how valuable and essential that individual is to the family. You know what? I got you. It
So
ain't me.
why wouldn't that person be preventative? Why are we not being
Because
accountable? Why we wouldn't be
I'm gonna
preventative?
answer that for you, because nobody's perfect, and even Jesus Christ was put on the cross.
Exactly. So you have to deal with consequences.
So
the
you
point of being
saying,
an adult. No,
hold on. I
The
didn't
point of
finish.
being an
Hold on.
Hey,
adult.
Let me
Diamond,
finish.
I'm about
Okay,
to
go
drop.
ahead.
I
Let
see
me
you later,
land.
girl.
All
Let
right,
me
baby.
land real
See you
quick.
later.
Let me land real quick because I'm about to leave. I gotta go to work. Let's not play like everybody on here has made the right decision at any time in your life. Now, man, you might be saying it now, but we can all look back in our past and say, "Damn, I messed that up." That applies to everybody. So we could say in that moment, "Yeah, this is what I would have done." You don't know what you would have done, but I could tell
You
you
know what?
what I'm raised to do. I'm raised to be loyal. If my mama says switch seats, I'm switching seats. I'm raised to be loyal to you. That's what you signed up for. Not for me to turn my back on you when you're in a crisis.
No,
And
she didn't. She didn't turn her back on him though. So
that's her
she went and
husband.
bonded him out. In his opinion, so this is my issue, because we're making a bunch of excuses for bad behavior. Yes, I can be loyal to you until this.
You know you in the box, babe. Sorry.
You don't be a loyal to a fault. Exactly. You don't be loyal to a fault. Being a okay, I heard somebody talk.
Okay, she knows she in the box. Go ahead, babe.
No, she was talking. She was talking. It was just really low. She was talking.
Oh, she knows she was in the box.
Yeah, she was actually talking. It was just really low. I don't know if it was her mic or not. I'm not about to allow my husband, who is covering my household, who is taking care of everything, to make stupid decisions. Yes, I've made dumb decisions. What I didn't do after making a dumb decision is look for somebody else to be accountable for my shit. I didn't do that. I said, okay, I did this. I was wrong. I shouldn't have did it. Let me deal with my consequences. Real simple. He was looking for somebody else to blame when he was wrong. She wasn't disloyal to him. She was trying to cover him in the best way she knew how. Her not switching seats with him is not her being disloyal. That is her just saying that I'm not doing it. We're not doing it. We're in this situation right now. Let me see if I can get us out of this. That's it.
Only way she can get herself out of it now is go get a job. Go get a job.
If he knew he was under the influence,
because you ain't getting your bills paid no more.
Look, she spoke up to speak to that white man and told him all the goddamn business. Why didn't she speak up to her husband and say, "Give me them goddamn keys"?
That part. What the
I
fuck
agree
you
with
doing
you,
opening your mouth and talking to the police? That's the number one thing. I don't answer motherfucking questions. Here go my ID, registration, and insurance. That's it. That's all.
Correct.
There was no need to volunteer information.
I think and wait a minute, and Diamond
under
just quit
the
her job.
influence.
I think HD is hiring. I think Home Depot is hiring. I can't even get it out. Home Depot is hiring because Diamond just quit her job. She just quit her job.
Are under the influence, so we're expecting perfection out of
Somebody
her.
come in. Hold up. Somebody
Excuse
come
me,
in
may I
because
speak? Excuse me, may I speak
she
really
knew he
quick?
was cheating.
All right,
So
can
when
I
she
get
was
in real
trying to get
quick?
him locked up, Diamond, she was trying to get him locked up because she knew he was cheating.
No, she wasn't trying to get him locked up, because soon as he got locked up, she went down
That's
there.
what I think. I think she was trying to sabotage him. Nah,
she
was trying to sabotage him.
Oh, y'all adding stuff.
I'm with
Y'all
you when you
adding
right,
stuff,
Keith.
man.
I'm
Y'all
with you
adding
when
stuff.
you right, Keith. I'm with you when you
God
right, Keith.
damn. She's
Go
fucking
ahead and be real.
Hank, she was trying to get him locked up, Hank. She was
I
trying to get
see.
him locked up.
I
Get the
see.
nigga out of here.
Hold on, be real.
Chris Brown said it best.
Go ahead, Diva.
I just want to say this. I was married to a truck driver for 15 years, and he took his truck driving job seriously. That was his career. I knew when he come home and he wanted to turn up and I'm out with him, he turning up. I took the keys at the door because he coming in with a gallon of whiskey wherever he going. So I kind of fought her a little bit because she should have been the more responsible party. Even though he a grown-ass man, you can't tell a grown-ass man what to do. But you're not driving me drunk nowhere. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to drink when I know you're drinking. So she just, they both were irresponsible at this point. And as far as switching seats, I would have probably tried to do it. You know, we keep tinted windows in the car, so you can't really see that good. But I would at least tried it. Hey, I'm going to stick up for my man the best way I can.
That's all I'm saying. At least show me you unbuckle the damn seatbelt and try it. Shit.
You know what, AJ? I got you before we even leave the club. The Uber is outside. We're not getting it. We're not getting in the car.
I mean,
that's the most intelligent thing to do.
I feel like that's very irresponsible. Especially me, if I was a man, me being a provider and protector, ain't no way I would have put her in that situation and asked her to switch, because that shit at that point we already caught. Just hold on to it.
Period.
Stuff happened. See, that's why I know. See, y'all come from a different lifestyle. Shit happens. Shit happens. Shit happens.
And she didn't volunteer information.
I'm gonna look at my husband like he
Stop volunteering information. It didn't need to come out if she didn't talk.
For even asking me that, I'm gonna look at him 10 karat crazy for even asking me.
It's not ride or die no more. It's ride until the cop show up. It's not ride or die no more. It's ride until the cop show up. Child, please.
I would have slid to the back seat, and when it came.
My question is this: to Paper Ugly. This is to Paper Ugly. My question to Paper Ugly.
Hold on, Lady G. 1 second, baby. 1 second.
Okay.
Go ahead, be real.
I'm gonna drop. Y'all have a good morning.
Okay, baby. Go ahead, be real.
So here's the thing. We as grown folks should know that every grown person is responsible for their own actions. So we know that ultimately the man is wrong. He's the one that's responsible for his own actions by driving and being behind the wheel when they pulled over on the side of the road. Point blank, period, right? Now fast forward. Y'all all up here, all the men up here screaming, she should have been a ride or die. She should have switched them seats and all this and that. That sounds perfect if your wife wasn't having them drinks with you. Because neither one of y'all knew what limit y'all were going to be at when you take that damn blow test when they pull your ass on the side of the road. So my question is, do y'all really give a fuck about your damn wife? Do y'all really protect your wife? Because that's not protection. Y'all are telling your wife that she should have switched them seats and got over there in the driver's seat. But what if she pulled over and she would have been in the damn limit that you were and got that DUI? What, it's okay because she didn't have CDLs, but that's still her motherfucking damn record that she got to carry. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all don't give a fuck about that because y'all the breadwinners and y'all got the CDLs. So that ain't protection in no way, shape, form, or fashion. So that nigga leaving and packing his shit, that nigga packing his shit and leaving did her a motherfucking favor in my eyes. And she shouldn't be up here sending no message, asking how to motherfucking save her marriage. She should get the fuck on because she won, in my motherfucking opinion. Now, back to her ass though. She
gonna win a job at the Publix. She winning a job at the Publix.
I sat the fuck up here patiently. Keith, chill. Now back to her motherfucking ass. She should have, being that she was not in the driver's seat, when they pulled the fuck over, she should have sat her goddamn ass over there and reached and got whatever registration, whatever the paperwork the man needed, and let the husband do the talking, because guess what? He's still supposed to be the protector, and he's the one in control of this situation. He should have gave her ass the eye and told her to sit over there and shut the fuck up, and he do the talking. Now, I don't know what the cause of them getting pulled for. That got some play into it too, because if they was pulled over for swerving and shit, then the man got probable cause to think that they were drinking. But, however, just like on Father's Day, I got pulled the fuck over. Was drinking like a motherfucker at my dad and them party and shit. But guess what? He didn't pull me for that. No swerving and shit. He pulled me because of my damn license plate light was out. But he did ask me, had I been drinking? I simply told his ass no. He kept it moving. Simple as that. So she should have sat her ass over there and shut the fuck up. But are we gonna sit up here and damn say that she was wrong for what she did, and not say that the man was wrong for telling her to get in the goddamn driver's seat when he didn't know what she was gonna blow on that damn machine either? Bullshit. Y'all miss me with
he
that.
He ain't got no job. He paying all the bills. We securing the bag. She could go to jail. Go to jail. I got you. Go to jail.
I'm gonna come get you. But I would have got out that motherfucking front seat, slid to the back, and when he walked to the window, I'd be like, I don't know why the fuck she slid over there.
We gonna put you through the driving classes and everything. We gonna give you the driving courses.
Since you want to talk now, you can do all the talking. Get your ass in the driving seat. You can do all the talking.
I just feel like that's the problem though. Just because men provide providing away from women, they feel like you supposed to just lay your life down. Like what are you saying? Like she go to jail, take the record.
Damn, but y'all want us to lay our life down.
You supposed to lay down and take the record for you? Hell no.
Y'all want us to lay our life down for y'all.
Y'all men made from a different cloth.
Oh, now she ain't got to worry about no record when she go get her job at the public because she got to get a job now.
That's the time y'all grew up in, so don't blame that on us. That's just the way it is.
I just got a question, then I'm out. I'm out after I ask this question to Paper Ugly. I'm out. Good morning, Diamond. Good morning, panel, and everybody else. This question is to Paper Ugly when he said that person is not for him. And obviously that person is not for her either, because how dare you? You already know that, first of all, he said the cops got him back of them. How in the world do you want me to switch seats knowing that this cop is in back of me? How do you as if he doesn't see this, right? And that's illegal as well too. So when we get both, let me tell you something. Me and my husband was going to South Carolina one year, and I kid you not, we stopped. Didn't even see the cop, right? But we stopped because he was tired, and so it was time for me to drive. As soon as we pulled out, right, they stopped us and asked, why did we switch sides? Had y'all been drinking? No, my husband tired, so I'm driving. So they didn't even have a probable cause to even stop us, but they did. When they saw us from afar switching, the drive from me and him driving to me driving. And now this case right here, you got them driving. And I'm not sure if he had probable cause to stop them or not. Maybe they were swerving, maybe they wasn't. Maybe he was just wanting to run the tag. I don't know. But you want me to switch sides in the middle of y'all driving? What you want me to do? Or do you just want to pull over and have me switch? What we doing? What we doing here while the car moving? What we doing here? Somebody
so it's obey your husband until the cops is behind y'all. They not listening to y'all. It's obey your husband until the cops is behind you. And now they going to leave you behind.
I'll be damned. Anyway, back to what the scenario. Yes, she should have shut up. Just let him talk, period. I wouldn't even said a word.
You from Baltimore, lady?
All day long.
What's up,
all day long.
What's up, B-More? Here's the thing. One, we don't know what kind of car he had. We don't know if there was tents in the window. And if you from B-More Funk, come on now. We done had people say, yo, hold this pew for me. We done seen women do it. Now, I'm saying to you because when you're dealing with that smug dealer, that's what comes with it. So now in the instance of thinking of it like this, what if that was your nephew driving and he was about to go and play college ball? And you know this would take his scholarship. How many people would change seats for their son or for their daughter? Yeah.
Not me.
Talk about the,
I'm sorry, not me. Because first of all, the decision was made for him to drive. Granted, if you already knew your husband was driving or your nephew or your niece was driving, why would you?
Wait, no, Lady G, baby. He asked you how if your son's scholarship was dependent on this, and you was there and you could have saved him. Yep. Would you have did it for your son? Just ask.
You mean switching seats, Diamond?
Yes.
Switching. No, because first of all, I ain't letting my nephew getting behind that wheel. But I get what you're saying.
But even if
I get what you're saying.
But even if it would have happened, okay,
I'm not switching seats. I'm not switching seats.
So you're not
scholarship
piece for your child either.
No, absolutely not. I'm sorry.
Scholarship is done. Scholarship is done.
Oh. Cold blooded.
So you not gonna sacrifice
again. We don't even know how this. Just like Paper Ugly said, don't know if the windows was tinted or not. But you don't know what the cops already see. They might already see that. Hey, we switching seats. I just want to make this point.
But you monitor that information.
No, hold on. I just want to make this point. I have driven and rode across. I have driven and rode across state line with smug stuffed in my coochie.
If I'm getting ready to switch seats, I'm getting ready to do it. It's on and popping. However, if I decide not to switch seats, I'm also gonna shut the fuck up.
And where has that got you, Auntie Pearl?
I didn't go to jail, and neither did my man. We got right on across the state lines with that shit stuffed in my coochie. Shit.
Because I'm a thug.
Good morning, Diamond. Good morning, everyone. Diamond, I was kind of in a situation like this.
That shit don't nobody need to know, Auntie Pearl. Auntie Pearl ain't never came for you, but that's some shit nobody really ever needed to know. Because at the same time, Auntie Pearl, I don't listen to you say none of these niggas pick you, but you don't roll across state lines. Come on, Auntie Pearl.
Oh, wow.
Hold on. Don't tell her how to tell. Don't tell her how to tell her business.
Hold on, y'all. Let Auntie Pearl unpopular. Auntie Popular, take it from the top.
Hold on, Auntie Pearl. Now, unpopular. You want to start with that.
Auntie Pearl, how long was the ride though?
Hold on. Unpopular. Let me ask you this, because a lot of you bitches be talking shit to me about shit I done made choices about in my past life, and some even in my current life. But when the last time you had a nigga or a bitch that you like to fuck with sit back and take care of you and pay all your motherfucking bills, okay? Right now. When have you ever had that? Right because now. One thing about it is, if you Right had now. that, your mind will be set up Right very now. differently. But when Right you now. ain't never had Right it, now. and See, you Auntie Pearl, pretending if to you be the a type of fucking bitch man, that had the you're mindset, pretending to don't be a need no man. nigga You're to sit back pretending to and be pay a all your man. motherfucking You're bills. not You really a won't be man. wasting You're your just coochie pretending for to be useless one. drugs, Auntie So Pearl. I understand didn't when disrespect you you. got a I just motherfucker asked
by
you. Your side. No, fuck you. You don't how is come that for me and then acceptable when talk your that ass shit. went picked? You But ain't see, no you think your mouth motherfucking bigger nigga than for mine, real, and it's not. bitch. You The ain't no crazy part nigga is for that real. shit gets you no Sit brownie your points, Auntie motherfucking ass Pearl. down Your somewhere and coochie mind getting your used to drugs and motherfucking still ain't business. used to shit else for what the niggas want. So what the fuck are you talking about? The fuck are Listen, you talking
you
about?
take
And for you to ask me
female,
when the
you
last time
take
I
what
had
they
somebody, baby,
always
I'm
call me
happily
male
married.
center. You
And over
take
here
your
is 100
female
100.
center. That's
Some shit you
and
would
what
never
bitch
understand,
chose you?
Auntie
Tell
Pearl.
me
You
what
know
bitch
why?
chose
Because
you.
your coochie
What
state
bitch
lines for drugs
chose
for
you?
smug.
Have
The
a
fuck are
bitch
you
chose
talking
you.
about, Auntie
Listen,
Pearl?
it don't matter what I
The
get, and
fuck are
I
you
do it
talking about,
again,
Auntie
and I
Pearl?
do it again,
The fuck are you talking about,
and
Auntie
I do it
Pearl?
again. It's levels to this shit. It
The fuck
show
you
is
talking about?
motherfucking levels to this shit. You hoes got
Hey,
shit fucked up
Diamond.
running around here. Don't want to protect your husband.
Hold on,
Don't want to
Diamond.
protect your
This
husband,
situation.
but want him to lay down his life for every motherfucking thing in the world. Fuck you, bitch, and the rest of these hoes. Listen, how long was the trip?
Hold
Longer than
on,
2 hours?
Diamond.
My protection come in not telling
Hold
my
on,
wife to do
Diamond.
that dumbass shit
I
anyway,
was
not
in.
allowing her to be in that shit. That's where my protection come in at. See, that's the
Okay,
crazy
you can
ass
say
part.
that's where your protection come in
I
at, but
wouldn't
she
even allow her.
ultimately
I wouldn't
get
even
to
ask her to
choose.
put herself
She
in that
ultimately
situation,
get to choose.
regardless.
She
Unpopular,
ultimately
you
get to
sound like you
choose.
underwater,
Regardless.
baby.
And I got a CDL. 10 years in this bitch, Auntie Pearl. What you talking
So
about?
what? I
What you
don't give a
talking
fuck
about?
about that
What the fuck you
CDL.
talking about?
But I
Well,
know
now,
one
wait,
thing
now, I
for
want to
sure.
ask
If your
everybody.
bitch was
No,
a rider for
wait.
you, she'll definitely move that motherfucking seat or stuff that dope in her pussy.
Now wait, I want to ask all the ladies that's on here. I want to ask the ladies that's on here really quick. The ones that said that they would not switch seats for their husband. Just a question. And I just need a yes or no. Okay? Nothing else, just a yes or no. If it was your son, you was in the car with your son and he was grown, would you switch seats to save your son if he had a scholarship on the line?
Definitely.
Okay. Unpopular?
I wouldn't allow my son to even be in the seat, Diamond. I'm sorry. No.
Listen, I get that.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because I'm gonna tell you why, Diamond. I think it'll be a better lesson in me helping him understand there are consequences when we make bad decisions. Because at the end of the day, if he's in that seat, he made a decision to drive. And so we both have to understand, because like I forgot who came up here and said, ain't no telling if we tried to switch seats and I would have Bluetooth, now both of us going to jail. What if the officer would have seen us do this? Now both of us hurt or in jail. So I think it would have been a bigger lesson in me letting it happen, getting you out, and understanding that consequences happen when you make bad decisions. So no.
So you said no. Okay. Nerdy. Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
Diamond, can I say this?
Okay, go ahead, Paper.
I thought you was just asking all the women. Why you said Keith?
Oh
She
Lord.
did right.
You heard that too,
It's
Corey?
Monday.
You heard that too, Corey?
Hold on, I had
You heard that too, Corey?
that was weird.
She tried it. She
Yeah.
tried it. She tried
Diamond.
it.
He's
She tried
borderline.
it.
It's
She
Monday.
tried it.
She did
I'm
right.
just saying.
That she did. She
Court, she did
tried it.
right. She did
That
right.
she did.
He,
She
Oh my
tried it.
God.
he's borderline. She did right.
Hey, Miss Diamond.
That's not what it was. That's not
He's
what
got
I
both
meant,
opinions and shit. He got both opinions.
You tried it. Yes, you did.
Miss Diamond.
Nigga, all the above.
One thing I can say, I see a lot of people in their 40s still trying to correct mistakes they made in their teens and their 20s. They never recovered from it. We got people current today. If they could go back and tell their younger self, they would make different decisions. As far as associations, people they dealt with. So I know people currently in my family that are still trying to correct mistakes that they made in their early teens and 20s because they just never got back on track. And some things on your record just follow you. They just follow you for the rest of your life. Some things on your record just follow you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
But we got to be realistic.
The reason I came up here.
Corey was here first, guy.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Skywalker. Go ahead.
No, I was actually in a situation like this, and we did end up switching, but it wasn't for drinking. You remember the picture of the motorcycle, the Can-Am Spider? I got caught a month before that going 120 in a 75. So we were driving on our way to New York, and the police officer, the wife and I.
Okay.
And you know those authorized vehicles in the middle of the median? A police officer was sitting there, and we sped past him. And he turned on his lights and pulled out. I asked my wife to switch, and she did. The police officer pulled up, looked inside the car, and then pulled off. He didn't pull us over.
Guy Walker, do you have tint on your car or not?
Yes, it was a Range Rover. It was the back window had tint on it. So I knew it was risky, but we could make it happen. Plus, you have to see what type of car you have. A regular car, it would be hard to switch like that. But sometimes if you have like an SUV or something larger, you would be able to do it.
So did you ask your wife to switch?
I said, sweetheart, I'm going to need you to switch. There was no question. It was automatic.
That's right.
But why did you want her to switch now? What was you doing wrong?
Well, remember, I just got a bad speeding ticket going 125 in a 75 the month prior. That motorcycle that I showed you that I had, the Can-Am Spider. So I would have gotten another reckless speeding ticket, and I probably would have ended up going to jail after that.
Yeah, that's a jailable offense.
Okay. And the wife's
not jailable.
I'm gonna say this.
Jailable offense.
And they probably would have suspended his license too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this, right? This go multiple ways because our kids are young. We don't want our kids to take charges for their partners and things like that. And I'm talking about our daughters mostly. So is it okay in that instance for the wife to switch? I would say yes, because he had more to lose. She's also losing it. That's her future right there. He's providing for her future. Now, she got to put her chances in another nigga out here providing for her. What other nigga gonna come in and do everything that the man you already got doing? So you got to take that chance. I don't care what it takes to switch.
Like Keith Sweat said, nobody.
If he felt comfortable to switch, guess what? He lay the seat. If you got a bent seat, he lay that seat all the way back. You slide on top of him and he slide over. Trust me, it doesn't happen. I done did it before.
So somebody asked in the comments if it was one of y'all daughters.
Right.
And she made that choice, and she had that choice to switch for her husband. Would you guys be upset if she switched for her husband?
She got to have it back.
Once she becomes that man's wife, she is no longer your daughter. She's that man's wife first. So please.
What life lessons are y'all trying to teach? Like, because, one lesson could be detrimental to somebody's whole existence. Like, one wrong decision could set them back, like old boy said earlier, years.
So we really seeing them like, you know, put your life like it's borderline for me because I don't know. Yeah, if this nigga treat my daughter bad, oh yeah, nah, babe, go hop in the seat. But he's known for making these decisions. Like he's prone to me making these decisions. Like, would I really want to put my daughter in that situation? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why is she with a bad nigga? Why she with a bad nigga? Was you a bad daddy? Now let's
Keith, we're just all right. I mean, let's be honest. If some women date the wrong, some guys date the wrong women, it's both ways. But if this dude is prone to making these, like Sky, for example, sorry Sky, just you my homie, but this is his second speeder ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like, he know this is something he does. Not saying, you know, he does it, but it's something he does. If he's prone to making these decisions, why are you going to throw yourself out there? Because 3 months later, he might do the same thing again. Are you going to hop back in the seat again and be like, okay, well, babe, this is your third one. Let me like, are we creating a scenario where I'm basically enabling your bad behavior?
Exactly. That was my last time. I don't speed anymore. That was my wake-up call. But my wife was willing to go to jail. Of course, I would have bonded her out. She wouldn't have done any time, but they could have arrested her. She was willing to do that for me. So I think the lesson in this, if a wife isn't willing to do that for you, I feel neglected. I feel abandoned. I feel I can't trust you. I feel the loyalty is gone.
Okay,
because all of the things
when the husband came home, right? When the husband came home, I mean, when she came home and after she bonded him out of jail and everything, and she came home to an empty room and he had unpacked his stuff and left, she haven't heard from him in 2 days. Do you think it was right for him to leave?
Yes, I don't think he should come back. That trust is broken, that bond. I'm willing to put my life on the line for you, but you're not willing to take a ticket for me? What type of exchange is that? It doesn't balance out. It doesn't equate to each other.
So y'all want to tit for tat. Y'all want to tit for tat. Y'all want to feel like y'all want to be saved too by y'all woman. That's how y'all feel. Instead of doing the right thing, no. That's how y'all feel. Y'all want to feel like y'all want to be saved by y'all woman too. That's okay.
Don't want to give nothing.
So wait. So Nerdy, hear me out. So you mean to tell me you want your husband to provide, protect, and you're not even gonna protect him either?
For the stupid shit that he did, hell no. Take your consequences.
Nerdy.
Like, no. Because guess what? Y'all the same. Hold on. Y'all the same one that are telling me all about this shit about, oh, I'm too stupid. I'm too young. I gotta go through and whatnot. He gotta go through shit that he went through too. He's still going through it as a man, so he need to deal with his own consequences. I'm not bailing him out and doing shit because he did it to himself.
God.
Nerdy, let me just say
y'all
this.
The stupid ones who want to speed.
Hold on,
y'all the stupid ones who want to drink and drive. Y'all the dumb ones.
Nerdy, let me just say this. Let me say one thing, Nerdy. Inside of a relationship, Nerdy, it's not going to be perfect. Everyone's going to make mistakes in that. He wasn't doing this alone. But she didn't say anything and let him get behind the wheel. Not saying it's her fault on this. The fault happens where we in this situation and now we need to make another decision. And the fact is, you are not trustworthy anymore to me. If you skipped out on just a ticket, what happens when things
get trustworthy because you got drunk and I got behind the wheel? I'm not trustworthy for not protecting you, but you got drunk behind the wheel?
They both.
I'm not trustworthy. You so stupid.
Hold on, nerdy. Hold on, wait a minute. Nerdy, you trusted me enough to drive.
She trusted that white man by telling the information.
Because y'all drunk, so y'all not capable of handling y'all drinks now at this point. Y'all don't know how to drink safely. Y'all don't know how to say, you know what, I quit. It's still the woman's fault. For some reason, it's still the woman's fault.
Nerdy, if the legal limit is
she told her husband no, but told the white man yes.
If it was legal to drive at 0.8 in Florida, he blew a 0.9. That don't necessarily mean he was irresponsible with his drinking. He could have had 2, but just blew a 0.9. But if you would have switched, guess what? He could have bonded you out He takes care of everything. He could have paid the lawyer, but you lost the income.
How dumb do y'all think this cop is to not see y'all switch seats? Y'all think he's that blind?
It is.
Y'all think that's that blind?
Yes, it has been
He was
done
following y'all for 3 blocks, and he just saw
has
him
been
not
done.
switch over. Y'all must be stupid and slow. That's why y'all fellas. That's why y'all get. Yes, that's why y'all don't mind going to jail. But y'all scared to go to jail, but y'all want y'all woman to go to jail. Y'all some scary hoes. I'm just saying. Y'all scary as
like
shit.
you scared because you won't switch.
Wait, you calling them
scary
but
of
you
jail.
switch
I am
seats?
scary of jail.
How can
I
you
don't want to
say
go
that?
to jail.
Nerdy.
Hold
Hold on, nerdy.
No.
Hold on, nerdy. Let me just say this really quick, nerdy. In that situation, you can put on your hazard light and act like you're turning into a gas station or something and make that switch. They are no longer behind you at that
You
point.
are a black man. What the fuck? That ain't gonna help you do shit.
You no Skywalker. They said he was getting
The
pulled
fuck?
over. Ain't no way you putting on your hazard light and act like you turning when
Yeah.
the cop pulling you over. Let's
Y'all
stop
need to
trying to
come up with
move
You
the
some of the
goalposts.
dumbest
hold
shit
on.
Let's
ever.
call it for what it
Y'all dumb as
is.
fuck.
Let's say for what it
If you're
is.
on a main
His ass
street,
They
got
can't
if you're
see
caught
your
on a
dead
lights
main
somebody in
because you
street,
front of the
that's
police
not
behind.
Y'all
safe.
sound dumb as
and
shit.
y'all think you gonna
Skywalker,
take
they
hazard
can't
lights
see
and
your
say,
light
oh
scan.
well,
They can't
Exactly.
see
she
your light
said she
scan.
don't love me. No, the crazy
Y'all
part
so
is y'all ain't
dumb.
understanding that her one wrong move could have landed both of y'all in jail and y'all would have had to call somebody on the outside to bum both of y'all dumb ass out. So it would have been better for her to just sit there, take whatever
What?
it was and
Exactly.
say, in a
How
plate, she
that
could have
would
shut the
happen?
fuck up. She
Exactly.
could have
Both of
shut
y'all
up.
dumbasses want to switch
What I'm
She
off,
could
getting
have
at
but
shut
is
then
up.
both
because
of
they
y'all gonna go to
volunteered the
jail.
information. Volunteering the
Y'all
information
men, y'all
landed
better
in
start
jail.
thinking of yourselves. Stop thinking of these women. Start thinking of yourself. Don't think about these
Volunteering
women.
that
Start thinking
information
about
landed them in
yourself.
jail.
Because they think
She
about
should have
Already
kept
do when they cheat
quiet.
on their
Keith this
women. They
morning.
already
I'm
do that
very
when they
shocked
cheat
at
on their
Keith
women.
this
They already
morning.
do that.
Nerdy, you
They only
changing the
thinking about
conversation.
themselves.
You changing the conversation, Nerdy.
All right, they already think about themselves because they don't want to go to jail. Instead of putting themselves in jail,
But
they
but
want
but
to see their women go to jail. It's
they're
okay
thinking
though.
about
How
they're
about
thinking
that?
about what
How
they
about that? How
provide.
about that, Corey? You're that selfish that you
Okay,
willing to watch your
let me
woman go to
answer.
jail, except for
Let me
you. You've been
answer.
there before. You know how it is, but you want to send
Right.
your
I've
woman
been
who's
there,
never
but
been to jail to jail.
I'm
Y'all
answering
sound
with
stupid and
sense.
slow.
You're playing out of
Y'all
emotion right
sound
now.
y'all sound
Calm
like
down.
stupid. And
Okay,
look, I brought it
let me
back, and I
answer.
brought it
Let me
back. I
answer.
brought it back, slow ass. I brought
Let
it
me
back.
answer. I didn't
I
call
brought
you
it
no
back.
name, but I guess you really want to be slow this morning.
You is slow.
Understand this. They already thought about the consequences when the lights got turned on behind them. One thing about being inebriated at that moment in time, everything rushes to your mind. You think clearly. So he thought, if I get this, I lose more. Let's switch. That's common sense. We lose more on a financial level because first thing gonna happen, I gotta report this to my job. They gonna sit me down. It's like, damn, we lost instant income. Are you serious?
You wasn't thinking about that before you get in the car and wanted to drive.
She
All
wasn't
right,
thinking about that
dumbass.
when she
Just
allowed him
keep
to
But you
drive.
still
keep
went
your
in the
resume
car.
She
updated,
wasn't
You
nerdy.
thinking
still
about
went in
that
Keep
the
when
your
she
car
allowed
and
resume
still
she
updated,
drove,
nerdy,
wasn't
because
thinking
you're
about
gonna
dumbass.
need
him.
a
You
job.
still got in the
Okay? You're
car.
gonna need
Make
a
sure you
Still
keep
job.
your
drove,
SAP
dummy.
rep on
Dumb
cause if
dumb.
your ass gonna go from a bar knowing you got a CDL and gonna drive. Regardless. See, that's the problem, man. They be
Oh, you
want to talk
shut
about
up. You
we the
think you're
leaders
a
and all that
goddamn
shit.
man. Get
Hold
to the
on, Auntie Pearl.
hospital and get some
I ain't talking.
medicine.
Hold on, Auntie Pearl. I ain't even talking to you right now. Give me a sec. They be want to talk about they the leaders and all that. But it seems like at this moment he wanted the woman to think for him. Nah, motherfucker, if you gonna lead, lead.
No, he didn't want her to think for him. He wanted her to follow him.
He was leading her to the driver's seat. He was
Right.
leading her to the driver's seat.
Leading both of their ass to jail, Keith. Leading both of their ass
Millions.
to
Who
jail.
that galaxy for, baby? Who the galaxy for, y'all? We got a galaxy on the line. Somebody finna be muted. 5 minutes. Let's see who we got. Unpopular. Baby, you got 5 minutes, baby. Sorry. She's on mute, y'all. Okay, go ahead.
So, I agree with unpopular because how the fuck y'all putting in scenarios? I ain't heard nobody say nothing about no tinted windows. In my state, you can't even have tinted windows that dark where they can't see in your car.
Ooh, millions, baby. Who the second one for? Shit, is that a double mute? She got 10 minutes. Same person. Popular, baby got 10 minutes. Go ahead,
You
Dab.
cannot switch seats without them seeing you. 1, 2, Skywalker. You already had one. And then you gonna put her in the situation in speed while she in the car.
She got 15 minutes. 15, baby. Unpopular, baby. You gotta do your time, baby. 15 minutes. Go ahead, Joe.
You technically wasn't protecting her either. So how are you trustworthy when you put her in the situation knowing you already had a speeding ticket, one, and then you get in the car with her again and speed again? It's like that's not fair for you to say I don't feel trustworthy. I don't feel like she has my back. Was you protecting her when you made the mistake again?
Dad, that's a good point, but let me say this. I am worth more and more valuable on the street than in prison. And my wife recognizes and she understands that. So my protection in putting her in that situation is protecting her, Dad. I am the man that makes the money. I am the one that does this. So when hold on, let me finish. Let me answer this. But in doing this, I don't care what the situation is, Dad. If my wife asks me to do something, even though I don't agree with it, I'm going to do it. Just like if I ask her to do something, I'm supposed to go to hell and she's supposed to go to hell with me. We are in this together.
You're dragging her to hell. That's what you're doing. You're dragging her to hell.
Let me finish,
You're
Nerdy. Let me
dragging her to
finish.
hell.
Hold on, Nerdy. Let me finish. Let me finish, Nerdy. Any situation, my wife is going to be there right with me. Because if I made that decision, if she makes a decision, I'm going to be right there with her.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me read this Instagram CA. Now, Nerdy, if Cora would have cussed you out, he wouldn't be wrong. Get out of your emotions and speak to the topic. You bandwagon ass hoe.
CA can suck my dick, the purple one too, ho. I'm gonna fuck whoever first out. If you got a problem, come up here and say with your chest, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Damn, I don't give a damn. Why do y'all think I give a fuck about your nasty ass opinion? I see what your crap at. It doesn't impress me. Damn, I don't give a fuck.
So Skywalker, you said you lose more being in there. So why would you speed knowing you done already got one ticket? And if you get another ticket, it's a jailable offense. So if you hold on.
Damn, 1 second. Really quick. Summer. Nerdy, when you said the purple one, why you did purple?
Oh.
Because she's built like Barney.
I like my. See, now if you want to suck my dick too, bitch, you can pay for it, asshole. I know you like to be paid by that nasty ass.
Nerdy, you got a violation. You got to come back on another page. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't have asked. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Dab.
So you knew.
All right, Dab.
I wasn't done. You knew that you are the breadwinner. Your money is worth more being out, right? So why would you put yourself and your wife in that position? That still doesn't make sense. And then you talking about going to hell. So basically, you saying I'm gonna lead you to hell.
All right, Dad, let me answer your question. We were running late. We were heading up to New York. We were going to see a play at Les Mis. So I knew with traffic, we got caught up in the Virginia area going up. So I tried to make up time. It wasn't that I was just speeding the speed just to get to New York. There was a purpose. But Dad, when I'm saying go to hell, I'm not saying I'm going to lead her there, but any decision I make, she is going to be there right with me. That's what we both signed up for. And no, I'm not going to lead her down a bad path. We've been married for 18 years. I haven't done it yet, but this one time where their speeding tickets would have put me in jail, Dad, that was the best decision in this situation.
Wait 1 second. I have to. They responded to Nerdy. Here's another CA Instagram message. Message says, Nerdy, want to be hard so bad, but mixed with stir-fried rice and egg rolls. Girl, bye, Bookie butt. Okay.
Stir-fried rice and egg rolls good. Let me shut up. But Skywalker, again, that still wasn't a good enough excuse. And I mean, that's your marriage, but most people ain't getting married to go lead to hell. Some things you would not, regardless, you getting married, you wouldn't want to put your wife in that position. Just like I wouldn't want to put my husband in that position. So again, that's still.
Dad, what did you hear me say?
I ain't cut you out when you was talking. You was going to a play. It wasn't no life or death situation. It wasn't no money that was gonna be made for you to be speeding. So again, you put yourself and your wife in a fucked up position, and now you want her to take the charge. And because she doesn't take the charge, you can't trust her no more. She doesn't have your back. That's selfish.
Right, well, let me just explain this, Dad. She did, and she would do it again, just like I would do the same thing for her in a situation that's similar but not the same. I am there for my wife, Dad. I don't care what you think about that. That's who I am. I am there for my wife no matter what, just like my wife is there for me, whether it's speeding, no matter what it is. I don't understand how you don't understand that when I signed that certificate stating we're getting married, I signed on we are one. We make the same decisions together. Now, afterwards, if she wants to say, hey,
that's it right there. When we are one, that's when they don't understand. They don't understand that.
Afterwards, if she would have been like, hey, that wasn't cool, I didn't like that, we would talk about it. But in that moment, it's getting done, Dad.
No, Skywalker, you doing that or not doing it doesn't make a difference. You brought it up on the panel to talk about, so I'm talking about it. I really don't care how y'all did it and what y'all did and how it worked out for y'all. I'm just giving my opinion. Calm down.
Oh, Dad, come on. You know I'm cool with you, but I'm really passionate about my answer. Forget what happened. We are together, Dad. We will always see eye to eye in the moment. Afterwards, she can scream at me, yell at me. I could be sleeping on the couch. But in that moment, we are one making a right decision together.
Okay, so let me hop in here real quick.
Shout out to the United Front.
So I think if that was work for y'all and y'all relationships, and so be it. You like it, I love it. But let me tell, it's crazy that this is the topic today. Let me tell you about a situation I experienced yesterday. I was a vendor at a back to school event. A fight broke out, right? A dude jumped in. The girlfriend, being the ride-or-die girlfriend she is, she decided to retrieve a pew-pew with an extended clip because she was riding for her man at a back-to-school event with all kids. So who's the one? And guess what he did? Once she retrieved the pew-pew, he got in the car and sped off. So he left her there. He left her there with 4 cops, 2 of them drawn on her, and she wrestling with the cops. But this is the rhetoric that y'all putting out. I think it's a dangerous one.
They muted Sky for 5 minutes. Sky, you got 5 minutes. Sorry, babe. Go ahead, Lynette.
I feel like the rhetoric that y'all pushing, be stand by me, do what we need to do to get by, and it can come up in a bad situation at the end of the day, because this girl, in her eyes, she was being a ride or die. Now, who's finna take all the charges for endangering the safety of all these kids and these people in the public with the extended clip? And it's footage. It's all over Facebook. But this is what y'all pushing women and girls to do.
Was she going to get it? Hold on, I got a question. Did she go get it in the protection of him? For
yes.
What reason would that have been when you know there's police officers at this event?
When people fighting, I don't know what the hell they be thinking when they fighting. And honestly, the fight didn't even start with him. He jumped into a bitch fight.
If you gonna have your man back in that instance, if it's mutual hand-on-hand combat, why not just jump in the fight? 2 against 1 is better than you going to get a pew. See,
and that's what we all was saying, Corey. That's what we all was saying.
But she didn't think in this instance, she overreacted. It's a difference now. Overreacting.
Ain't no motherfucking difference. She's still doing what y'all men up here pushing, which is being a ride or die chick.
My wife,
right or wrong.
So
it ain't no difference. Don't try to separate it. Let me get in one last time, and I got to go back to work. So it's crazy as hell up here to hear this right here. What I'm hearing, it just shows you how money rules the world, and it always has. Because the only excuse that every man has given up here as to the reason why they will put their wife in that situation to go through that and not giving a fuck is because why? They're the breadwinner. That shit right there is crazy as fuck. Y'all can think that shit is logic all you motherfucking want to, but everybody, listen, if you think that's the way to say that, okay, I'm the breadwinner, so you're not even, that means that tells me you don't give a fuck about your wife's mental, because you may not have the type of wife that could withhold that type of damn shit mentally. So you don't give a fuck about that because why? You're the breadwinner, and that money ain't gonna stop. So you shouldn't give a fuck about none of that. All you gotta worry about is that this money ain't gonna stop. Fuck your mental. Fuck if it affects you in any other way, wife. Fuck how it affects you in any other way. You signed up for this. You supposed to be ride or die, even though I'm sitting up here making the same dumbass mistakes back to back by driving 120 and a 70 in a 70 zone. Being a dumbass, driving that fast for whatever reason to a concert, it don't even matter. Ain't nothing that important unless one of your family members are in danger or you done got that call or some shit like that. That's the only way that's understandable. But it's still, you wouldn't put your wife in that seat to have to take that. Point blank, period. Y'all keep letting money run y'all ass and make these crazy ass mentalities in life and not even knowing that the whole time, yeah, your wife might have did it, Sky, but how do you know? What if she never told you how it really affected her deep down inside? Because why? She know how her husband is and how he expects her to be as a ride or die and do it in that moment and fuck it, scream at me later. I don't give a fuck, but you just take this now, but you didn't give a fuck. What if she never told you? You don't never know. So that shit right there is selfish, and it's been selfish all these motherfucking years. So y'all men can sit up here all you want to with the bullshit. It's
nigga,
selfish
you
as
done
fuck.
suitcase
You
for
take
your man,
fuck that,
nigga.
Corey.
Stop
Shut
playing.
your fat ass face up.
You done
You take responsibility for your own dumbass
I don't know what's wrong with you,
your
nigga.
own
You
dumbass
know you
choices. You
fucking
take
wrong
responsibility for it, nigga. You a grown ass man and want to whoop and hoop and holler and beat
You
your
better ride
chest
it down
up
with me,
there like
B-Real. You
men
better
all
ride
the
it down with
time.
me.
Then take your shit on the chin when it
Nigga,
comes
you
to
done
you.
suitcase, nigga.
Don't
Stop
put your
playing.
wife in the mix. Y'all
He
signed
said,
up.
ride
Y'all
it down
said that
for
y'all
me.
wouldn't put your wife
You
in the
better
mix
ride
of
it down
danger
with me,
when you
B-Real.
married her,
You better
and
ride
you're
it
gonna
down.
put her in danger. Bullshit.
We know Be Real done suitcase before.
Good morning, Diamond. Good morning, panel. So, as a married woman, yes, I ride for my husband, and he won't put me in that kind of danger. But if he needs to, for me to ride for him, I will, because that's why I'm married. That's why we married. We're a union. We're a team. That's what happens. So, yes, as a married woman, I will do that for my husband if need be.
God.
Man, y'all need to ask a married couple too. I don't know why y'all asking all these single people. Cause boy, y'all single people ain't, boy, I tell you, y'all gonna throw that person that could be your future right up under the bus. Y'all gonna tell the police everything. Y'all ain't gonna
Diamond, my
jump in
husband
that
is
Y'all
not.
wouldn't
seat.
do 20
Don't
years
say
for
no
y'all husband
witnesses.
and wife. Y'all the same
Right.
ones who won't
That's
do
why I'm
20 to
saying
30
ask
years
the
for your
married
wife. Y'all
people.
won't do life for y'all. Y'all do life for your homeboys, but y'all won't do shit for your wives though.
Jesus
Y'all won't be in
Christ.
that prison for 20 to 30 years for your wife or husband. So I don't know why y'all acting like, oh, this shit is so far-fetched. It's so fucking distasteful. What? Please.
What I'm
I
saying is
ain't
that he
see,
won't put
I
me in
ain't
that
see going
situation. He would
behind.
never put me in that situation. But if I had to, I will. That's what I'm saying. I know my husband. He's never going to put me in that situation.
What happened?
You got lifts. You can stay where you at. Get a
I
hotel.
thought
You
it was
stay where
my
you at. You do
phone.
that anyway.
I don't know.
She going.
Somebody saying this.
She probably getting a phone call or something. All I'm saying, we ain't talking about no 20, 30 years, nerdy. That's the far fetched. It's just a ticket. But y'all could both go to jail, like Unpopular said,
Shit,
trying to
I don't
switch
give a
seats.
damn. It's all the same to
I
me.
don't know.
It's
I don't
all the
know
same to
nothing
me. I'm
about
not going to jail. I'm
having
not going to
being able.
prison.
I
I'm
was
not
still
going to
talking
anybody
though,
for
Corey. You
anybody.
could disagree, but I don't know nothing about switching those seats in the middle of a fucking stop. But I guess y'all windows is tinted enough to not see that. I don't know how they not gonna see it in any other car. I don't know, because now y'all really gonna be facing charges.
I'm gonna say this right, and this is where
You possibly could get
damn
penal
Dab, I was
because
talking.
y'all doing
Dab,
too much
I was
moving.
talking. Dab, you paused. Let me say this.
I did pause. That don't mean I was done.
Yeah, that was a long ass pause, so I cut in right. Let me say this right. This is where I don't agree with switching seats because most people, when they intoxicated, things happen. The reason the officer got behind him, he could have swerved. You could have hit a pedestrian on the side. Anything. You could have hit a motorcyclist. You could have did anything that made this officer get behind you. We don't know what it is. So if you switch seats, you will be putting your wife in a worse situation if it was a serious incident. So
Yes,
you
I'm
got to
popular.
think about the consequences also, what you could be having her face. She could be facing serious jail time if you sideswipe somebody. So we also got to think of it from that standpoint too. We just can't, yes, a worse situation. We just can't stand on one side like, yeah, you supposed to have my back. because you never know what could have happened because you was intoxicated.
So with that being said, Cora, I want to ask, how is it untrustworthy for her to say, no, I'll come bail you out, but it's her standing on business and being a wife to you when she say, okay, I'll take the charge? That's crazy. If you feel like she can take the charge and you'll come bail her out, what's the difference with you taking the charge and she come bail you out? It's okay for you to leave if you put her in jail, but if you take the charges for what you did and she come bail you out, she ain't trustworthy? How does that make sense? None of that makes sense.
They keep
It
saying
sounds
her
like
to
to
his
me.
job.
I'm sorry, Deb, I can't hear you.
They keep saying his job. That's what's more important, his job. But like, you still putting yourself in a bigger situation. If that popo see y'all, he can actually
right. That don't make sense to me
because y'all doing too much movement in the car. He don't know what the fuck y'all about to do to him, so he can say, "I fear for my life."
And if he's the breadwinner job is to make sure there's bread even when he can't win no more. That's what protection looks like. That's what leadership look like. That's just what I heard. I don't know. I be hearing these men say that. If I lose my job, my wife's still good because my wife know to put the money up. So in this situation, you look like you finna take a little ride down the road. Your wife should have already knew to have them funds ready to get you out, and it shouldn't have moved no mountains in your house because your household is still folded because you already up for this situation, right?
Because it sounds like they want to use the clean record to get off because they think the clean record is better than going on their record. And to me, the bond, you in these situations, you got to have somebody that is guaranteed to have a bondee. Women just crashing out, niggas just crashing out for ride or dies. Like, you could be sitting in that position for a minute. You know what I mean? Okay, they be like, no, they're going to hold you. And now you got your wife in there because when you get clocked up on a Friday, you got to wait till Monday to get out. It ain't no judges on the weekend. So you got her sitting in there.
It is judges on the weekend.
No, but they don't have court on. I know in Georgia, you get locked up on a Friday, you got to wait till Monday.
They have to have bond.
No, it's immediate bond.
Not in Georgia.
In Kentucky, it's immediate bond hearing.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
okay,
but it don't be like that back in the day. They got the video court now.
Pre-trial and they got pre-trial.
Right. But why would you put her in that situation to begin with, though? Like,
listen,
why would you put someone that's not used to that situation?
She's been put in a fucked up situation. But what we saying is that he's the breadwinner. He's the person he's paying all the bills in the house. I understand it's a fucked up situation. Nobody should be in that situation. Yes, he's a fucked up man for putting her in that situation. But I'm thinking about the right now. If I'm a woman, I'm going to think about the right now. And I'm going to think about the fact that I don't have my resume together to go get me a job at Publix tomorrow. So guess what? I need to go ahead and switch these motherfucking seats, cuss his ass out later, but get my fucking bills paid.
So because he's the breadwinner of the house, he get out of jail free card every single time.
They're not finna sit like people who got DUIs. Even if they do sit, right, you have money saved up. So either you put it on the bail or the bills. Now, if we're talking somebody that don't have money saved up, damn, that might fuck up my goddamn budget, my bills. But a lot of these, like Sky said, he got the ticket, he was able to move on. The most you're going to lose is your license. That's probably the most is you're going to lose is your motherfucking license.
Good morning,
you can still live, Uber, it ain't stopping your bread. Like, that ain't really stopping. I'm just not down with I'm not finna put my wife in a situation she's not normalized in. Like, fuck it, babe. I was speeding. You go take this. I'm not finna do that. Now, I've heard of motherfuckers tell their girl, yo, take this pew charge for me. And that they take that charge, now their whole life fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you have to know the situation. If I know I had a ploy in that, I'm not finna put that on you because I know you're not normalized in that. You don't know what it is to sit a day, 24 hours, 3 hours. That's not what you normalize to. I'm not finna trauma you just because I feel like I'm selfish. I'm just not finna do that. As a man and married, I'm not finna do that. If I know I did it, I'm gonna take it. And if you know, you say...
In town, it's not an offense for divorce. There's no reason for you to leave your partner.
Thank you, Dad. Ain't no reason for you to leave your home.
No, not at all. Oh, that was whole shit. Like, that's whole shit. Like,
I'm leaving.
Dad, I know motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I know niggas that
because you ain't followed directions.
I know dudes that dated girls for 6 months. No, they ain't supposed to be carrying no pew-pews. Been with the girl 6 months, built a bond. As soon as they get caught with the pew, they put it in their lap. Oh, take that from me. She take that charge. Now they rocky when they get out because now I got to take care of you. Now you got to do shit he not familiar with doing. Now that girl got that charge and that nigga gone. Next chick.
Wait. A pew pew charge is very different, or a smug charge is very different than saying, "Hey, I don't want to get this DUI." It's very different.
Keith, it's the same thing. It's a ride or die.
It's not. It's a very different situation.
Keith, what you fail to realize is this though. You're putting somebody in a situation they're not that girl may not be normalized in getting charges. It may not even, her record might be clean. You're gonna go and use her record for some shit that you're normalized in doing. Like this is part of your record. When they pull you over, they see all your charges. So you guys thinking, okay, well I have to see, and they're not gonna take you to court and say, damn, like she don't have any charges, but you have any charges. What's more likely? One person that never got a ticket. That's
if you're the breadwinner and yo again, where was the protection from the get go? You know you were. I guess he's a truck driver because he don't want to lose his license. I'm assuming. Why would you be drinking anyway? There's a possibility. Anytime you go out, there's a possibility that you can get pulled over.
She don't got CDLs.
So you should have allowed her to be. If you was gonna drink, she should have been the designated driver from the get go. How about that?
On the panel. Someone. Okay, hold on, Chastity. 1 second. Someone said, Diamond. This is Zell. Diamond. What if it was Smugs or a pew charge? Are y'all switching seats?
Nope.
Thank you, Diamond. I just said that.
They going to jail. He going to jail.
Get you out. No.
He going to jail. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to call Crime Stoppers on him. Get the $5,000, put that in the bank account, and help him get out on that. And you know what else I'm doing? I'm taking the white T-shirts and the cigarettes down to the jailhouse, and I'm going to support him. The only way I'm holding him down is underwater. If you get in that car and do whatever it is
Chaz, you're going to need a drone, Chaz.
Hold on 1 second. Y'all, hold on 1 second. Auntie Pearl, if it's Smugs or Pew, are you switching seats?
Oh, Diamond, it's gonna be a lot to come with that. I can take a ticket. I can even sit in jail and let the nigga buy me out, right? But it's gonna be different when you talking about some Smugs. Now, see, back in the day, we wasn't gonna get caught because my coochie could hold it. You understand what I'm saying? A pew and some Smugs. That's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna see what's there. I'm gonna have to weigh the odds. What's the risk? What we got going on here?
So Diamond, I got another twist that we probably can add. So what if your girl was driving and she fresh in nursing school and you got a CDL on the passenger side and she asked you to switch seats? Would you do it?
Absolutely.
Nah, I ain't doing it.
You should be speaking up here. Hold on. Why the man ain't answering? The man ain't answering that. What's going on, man?
My point exactly.
What was the question? I didn't hear it.
I asked you if you and your lady was out on a night out and she's just enrolled in nursing school and you on the passenger side with a CDL. Y'all get stopped and she asked you to switch seats. Would you do it? You've been on the road for years now, but she just enrolled in nursing school. Would you switch?
She just enrolled in nursing school. Am I the provider of the household and for her?
That ain't what I asked you, Corey.
Same
that ain't what I asked you, Corey.
I'm asking.
You the CDL holder. Are you going to switch?
I'm already. If I'm already established in my career, and she catch a DUI and she just enrolled in nursing school, she's not a fucking head nurse or nothing.
You see what I mean, Diamond?
No, hold on.
I'm gonna say it, Diamond.
So they're not switching. That's the answer. He's not switching.
6 months ago.
Diamond, I'm gonna say it, Diamond. Hell fuck no. You know why I'm not gonna do it?
It's okay for her to throw away her life.
You don't want me to
answer. What kind of shit is this?
Diamond, you know why I'm not gonna do it?
Hold on, Towns. When Diamond asked that question, she said yes or no. You had to give a long ass excuse or whatever you felt and how you felt. Now you don't want me to answer the way I feel? That shit don't make no motherfucking sense. She not established in her fucking career. That won't hurt her career. Her not having a driver's license don't hurt her nursing career. She's just starting school. Damn. That
Yeah,
shit
she
don't
like
make no
entry
fucking sense.
level. Listen, her being drunk, that got nothing to do with her RN. She can still take a lift. This drunk shit, take away
what
my
we learned
CDLs.
today,
Don't make no sense.
So what we learned today, class, is that if the man got a good job, we got to take the heat for him. But if we got a good job, they not going to take the heat for us. You going to jail, and I'm going to get the $5,000, and I'm going down there to Crime Stoppers
Hold on,
and turn
Chaz.
your behind
That's
in.
not what they
I'm
said, Chaz.
signing up. Yes, I
No,
am.
but I really think that
that's not what we said.
I think that it don't matter. Like, say the situation is the other way around, where she was driving and she had majority of the drinks, and she said switch seats with me, whether they was a breadwinner or not. It's your wife asking you to switch seats. It's your husband asking you to switch seats. I'm switching seats.
Thank you, Keith. They wanted to add twists and turns, but I asked them a direct question. Are you
I'm switching seats? Because my partner asked me to switch seats. I'm switching seats.
That's not plausible.
Now,
Why would I say this to somebody?
Because that's a DUI. I'm not switching seats if you got smugs. I'm not switching seats if you got.
She's at entry level. She's entry level. Why the fuck?
I'm not switching seats in that case because that's prison time. I'm not doing 5, 10, 20 years for your black ass.
Listen to this. Okay, hold on.
It's not though.
So let's switch it around. Let's say that she got the CDL and she's paying the bills and she's doing everything in this house to get everything done, right? And the man is broke. He ain't got nothing going on for his 6 months on the dinner, and she asked to switch. Y'all switching?
I'm switching. But
you just you just said you wasn't gonna switch for entry level nurse though.
You know where this go?
You just said that. So what's the difference?
She's not paying the bills. Like, let's be
You better
realistic.
pray to God that your body got money.
All right. Hold on. She said entry in school, in nursing school.
You don't think that can jeopardize somebody's career? You don't think that can jeopardize somebody's career?
Diamond, a lot of these
you don't think that can jeopardize a career? It can jeopardize a trucker's career, but it doesn't jeopardize a nursing career?
Not at that level.
Oh yes, it does.
If I'm not using my CDL, that's my charge. It don't mean nothing to me if I'm not using my CDL. I'm just a CDL holder. That's it.
What's the use of having somebody bond out and they can't? What's the use of taking the charge of somebody that you know you can't bond him out? He's the breadwinner, right? So why would the girl
y'all switching seats while the motherfucking police behind y'all? I'm still stuck on that. Like, the police is literally behind y'all, and y'all about to take a chance on how this gangsters moving. While the police is behind you.
Y'all have never switched seats with the cops behind y'all before?
Some of these folks are trying to find people that can't bond them out.
No, because I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. I'm not slow.
I'm not saying it's not dumb. I'm just saying that you can do it. It's possible.
Why would I jeopardize my own life?
Or maybe it's only possible if you under a certain weight. I'm just saying. I'm
a black woman. Why would I jeopardize my life?
Keith?
That makes no sense to me. Y'all always act like y'all goddamn smart, but y'all be doing the dumbest shit on here and be admitting it to the dumb shit.
It's possible.
I ain't bending over and doing no acrobats to switch no seats with somebody that knew they had a CDL and I got one. I'm not doing it. Sorry. No.
The only thing I'm switching is signatures on the divorce papers after that, because I'm getting out the car and I'm walking down the street and leaving you up in there. It sure is.
Y'all obviously need to choose and pick better men if y'all gonna act like this type of dumb shit too. Y'all be picking the stupid and slowest men.
Let me read this PayPal. 1 second. So, with some saying they're not going to step in to cover their spouses, if the spouse is out in public, having a aggressive argument with a group of people, but have a way to flee safely, she chose to stay and argue. Are you coming to defend and help fight, or make her get in the car or to leave safely?
I want to ask you to read that one more time.
Okay, I thought it was just me unpopular.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you what they said. So with some saying they're not going to step in to cover their spouses, if the spouse is out in public, having a aggressive argument with a group of people, but have a way to flee safely. She chooses to stay and argue. Are you coming to defend and help fight, or make her get in the car to leave safely?
Make her get in the car.
Yeah, I'm. My first thing is to de-escalate. We already outnumbered. You said a group of people.
Yes, because arguing with somebody and drinking and driving, potentially killing somebody, is so in the same category together. That is so the same.
Well, you can pass away from a one punch in a fight, so it's possible. Shit.
Say
Like
fight.
it ain't
They said
happened before.
argument.
Yeah, but an argument could escalate to a fight, and
a drinking and driving can escalate somebody being ran over and being killed. Oh, whoopsie-doo.
About the woman coming with the pew.
Words can hurt. Y'all talking about the younger generation. Words, we so soft. But then y'all talking about y'all want to get mad over some words.
With that being said, like I'm still stuck on this, because maybe where I'm from, the police don't play them type of games. Y'all switching seats in the fucking Lord, I'm stuck on that, because baby, I love my life. So nigga, if that means you about to get this ticket, you about to get this ticket. Who ain't playing with no trigger happy ass police? It's me. Who ain't about to be chilling with dealing with no police? He got a fucked up ass attitude because he done seen us do some fucked up ass shit. Is me, because they don't play them type of games where I'm from. Y'all
I guess it depends on where you stay at though, Dad, because yes, tent is illegal here.
Y'all are taking a ticket and putting y'all life in bigger danger. Not just take the fucking ticket, but now you willing to deal with an ignorant ass cop who done send y'all switch seats and on a power trip, or a trigger happy ass cop who want to put your ass under. Hell no. Nigga, you better take that ticket.
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one. Jesus.
Hey, Dab, I think the difference in my situation, he was in that inside part in the median. By the time he turned on his lights and pulled out, we were so far ahead. Because remember, in that time, it was 85 and a 70. That's what I was doing in my truck. So it was time for me to switch over before he got up so that the camera was actually
dead on us. You were doing 120 and a 75 early.
No, now, that was on my camera. Hold on, Key.
I can't call y'all men, honestly. Y'all can't be scared of the cops.
The month before that, I was going 120 and a 75 on my Can-Am Spider. That's the only reason. Yeah, that was the month before. That's why this would have landed me in jail, because I didn't even already have that hearing yet. My wife, the worst thing that could have happened to her, Keith, she would have gotten a ticket. She wouldn't have gotten arrested. It was only 15 over. But for me, I would have gotten arrested because this would have been my second within a month time frame.
Skywalker, can I say something to you?
But you knew that, Skywalker.
Of course you can, Chastity.
Can I say something to you, Skywalker?
That was
yes, of course you can.
At that point, the judge would have broke us up. You would have been in the jail. Because who gonna take care of the kids? Why you riding? Now, if that's your third, like you, that ain't one, that's two. That means you done been aware of these charges before. So you mean you finna put both us in? The judge would have broke us up.
But Chastity, hold on, Chastity, listen, that I've only gotten 2 tickets. One was on that Can-Am Spider, and then that would have been the second one, but that didn't happen. There was a time before I was in my I-8 driving. But hold on, Chastity, here's the thing. She wouldn't have gone to jail. She only was going to get a ticket. I would have gone to jail because of the second offense.
So you was scared to go to jail?
Do you understand, Nerdy? If
you was scared to go to jail.
Skywalker.
Oh, jeez. What the hell?
So you didn't want to take responsibility. You want your wife to take responsibility. You was scared to go to jail. It's okay, Skywalker, to say you scared.
Them excuses that he making. Because you knew before you got on that bike and started doing, or in your I-8 or whatever car you were driving, that you already had this offense. That's your fault. You still knew you had this offense and still chose to get on that bike and go super fast, but did want to look at her and say, babe, will you take the charge for me? No, would have still been the answer, because you knew before we left the house, don't push it over the speed limit, because you already had some warnings.
Y'all making
That's
excuses.
crazy to me.
I'm just asking you to switch seats, and you making excuses as I'm asking you to switch these seats.
Skywalker gonna cry.
Let me just say this: it's not about being scared.
You gonna cry?
Hold on, Buddha. Let me finish this real quick. It's not about being scared to go to jail. I am the only one that works.
But you should have thought about that before you got in that car and sped. You did it 2
let me say this, Nerdy. My wife
did
wanted
2
to.
other times. You didn't learn the
No,
lesson in 2 other times. So
nerdy.
you were
Listen to
scared
me.
to go to jail.
Listen to me, nerdy. My wife was in that car wanting to go where I was going. We both made a decision for me to get there. We both made the decision for me to get there because we got hung up in traffic. She wanted to see this just as bad as I did. So it wasn't about jail, nerdy.
You better
It
go
wasn't
see
about
the president to go in that speed. It didn't matter. You still going to jail.
nerdy.
It's still illegal. You're not the exception. What makes you so special that my wife gave me permission to speed and I'm
He
gonna
said
do
she
it?
wanted to go
What?
just as bad as me, so she gonna take the charge.
Man, that sounds
Skywalker,
so
what the
stupid.
Skywalker,
Y'all just making
how would
excuses
you
for
explain that to your
yourself.
kids if their mama would have been in jail for you? How would you explain that to your kids?
Chastity, I think y'all are putting too much of a limit on that situation. She never would have gone to jail. It was 15 over. The worst she could have got was a ticket and a summons to come to court. Y'all are not understanding. I would have gotten a ticket and I would have gone to jail.
So Scott, put a strike on her, so then she speed next time. She gonna be in a position that you would have been in, going to jail.
My wife doesn't speed. My wife doesn't speed, dude.
Sometimes people can speed, shit.
My wife has never gotten a speeding ticket in her life, dude. So that was never a thing.
Don't do that tough shit, Skywalker. Take that charge, that speeding ticket. Don't cry in jail.
She ain't never got a ticket.
They don't understand, Skywalker. You the breadwinner. How she gonna survive?
How she gonna survive?
What she gonna go get a job? What you mean? How she gonna survive? See, this is why. Hold on, unpopular. This is why I don't never want a man to be the breadwinner in my household. Because the fact that you just said how the fuck she gonna survive, she gonna pull up her big girl panties and go to fucking work. What are we talking about?
Hey, Dad,
so
one
because
day
you
in
the sole
jail-
provider, that means now I can't survive because you didn't got a ticket and lost your job.
Skywalker,
Just go get another one.
One day in
What?
jail gonna cost her livelihood. What the fuck? You ain't gonna spend that much time for a speeding ticket.
No. You need to understand, Boo did them.
You would have had some bread put away and I could survive.
Hey, Boo did them. The best case scenario with the 2 tickets going 120 and the 75, I would have gotten at least 6 months. That's the best case scenario.
But you could have bonded out as soon as you went in jail and fought the case off the street and kept your job. So what's the difference?
All right, listen, I don't work for anybody, Boo did them. There is no job. Hold on, Boo did them. If I'm not doing it myself, it doesn't get done, Boo did them. I walk a different path, sir.
No, that don't matter, man. That little ass charge, man. You work for yourself, so you got money, right? So what the fuck is you putting your wife in jeopardy for?
She gets a ticket over me going to jail. Are y'all hearing?
No, did you not hear his question? Why would you put your wife in jeopardy? Did you not hear his question? Why would you put her in jeopardy in the first place? It doesn't matter if she won't go to jail or whatnot. Why would you put her in that position?
That's crazy to me. Getting a ticket that's not putting her in jeopardy.
So y'all got send off ass wives. That's what you got your wife for. Ride or die don't mean send them off. You got a dizzy ass wife that's gonna do any dumb ass shit that you want her to do.
She gonna get a ticket. What he was saying. He's saying she not gonna go to jail.
What if she didn't get a ticket?
Swift Dog, they don't understand that. So she gets a ticket. Gets a ticket. I pay the ticket. Nothing changes in our life.
Okay, Skywalker, why would you want your wife to get a ticket then? Why would you want to give her a ticket on purpose?
Points off a license. That's
why would you want to give this on purpose?
They don't understand that, Swift Dog. She would just get a ticket and life goes on.
Why would you want to do that for your wife on purpose?
Let me stop. Can you let me talk?
No. Why would you want to do that for your wife on purpose?
Jesus Christ. His ass scared to go to jail, see Big Bubba for a day.
Sky, hello?
It's
okay to say I don't want to.
Y'all asking, hold on. Y'all asking him a question. Y'all gotta let him respond. He trying to talk. Go ahead.
If it's the difference in a ticket of $100 versus going to jail for 6 months, which one do you think she wants? Why don't you think about that, nerdy? Why do you think she was so?
Why would you want to give her that in the first place? Why would you want to give her that option in the first place?
Skywalker, they'll never have a man like that. All the bills and stuff.
All right, hey, nerdy. Let me say this.
Why would you want to give your wife that option in the first place, Sky?
All right, nerdy. Let me answer this. You are right. I am wrong. Let's talk about something else now. I am a horrible person. I got you. I got you.
What you said. That's not what I said, but that's what you want to do. You want to feel
Yes,
butthurt about it
I'm
because
going to do
you want
that
to send
so
your
that
wife
you're not,
to
hold on,
jail.
Nerdy.
That's
I'm
up to
saying
you.
that so you're not asking the same exact question.
Because you
I'm
don't want to
saying
answer
that
it. But if a man asks you the
I
same
answered
questions,
the
you would answer
question.
it, huh?
Nerdy, I answered the question. What's $100 ticket versus 6 months in jail? I answered your question. She saw it the same way I did.
It's okay though, Skywalker. I want a man that wouldn't
It
want to
was
send me
6
to jail.
months in jail
Period.
before you decided to speed.
Exactly.
Hold on, y'all. 1 second.
You knew.
Good morning, y'all. 1 second. Hold on. They said bye, Nerdy. Sorry, y'all.
Bye.
Whew.
I do got a question I want to ask you. Have you learned not to speed since that occasion right there?
Oh, I haven't gotten a ticket. I stay at the speed limit, sometimes under it. It's too much that I can lose now. It's too much that I can lose. It was a wake-up call, Chastity. I said that. That was my wake-up call to not speed again, and I haven't gotten a ticket since then. Since that 120 and a 75.
Ladies, don't let these men send y'all the fuck off. They do the crime, they do the fucking time. Make his ass go lay down for that 6 months.
And I'll say this, ladies. Always be aware of how far your man is willing to go and make sacrifices for you also. It's not just one-sided.
Oh no, I'm willing to make all the sacrifice for my woman. The men take the hard part of the job. They don't try to swiggle their way up out of some shit and put it on their lady. That's the difference between me and you, Sky.
It may be the difference between you and I. But here's my thing. Are you ready to hear this, Buddhism? It has worked for me for 18 years of marriage. That was the one situation that I put her in, and I'm glad it went the way that he did. All he did was drive by. He looked inside the car, and he drove by. We didn't get pulled over.
I salute her for doing that for you. She saved your ass, but you can't be scared to go do a day and bond out. That's all I'm saying.
Buddhism, what are you missing, dude? It wouldn't have been a day. In best case scenario, would have been 6 months.
Man, you got a lawyer. You got money, right? Your lawyer wouldn't have had you do 6 months. You would have been on probation with a house arrest ban. You just scared to go to fucking jail, so you try to put it off on your wife.
Who did them? So you mean to tell me 3 offenses of driving, and you think I'm going to get off on some community service?
It would have been your second one. You already said the first one was a speed 120 over 75. Would have been your second.
Wrong, Buddhism. That's why you're not listening. You're not listening,
You said it would have been your
Buddhism.
second one, motherfucker.
Buddhism. You're not listening. I was driving in my I-8. I got a ticket prior to that. There was 2. Even Nerdy caught on to that. That was 2. This would have made it another hit for me.
So you did it 3 times. So your ass was speed. You deserve to go to jail. You a dumbass. Why the fuck was you doing it? I'm gonna let you have it, Sky. She saved your ass.
Sky, why you on mute, babe?
It's just the same questions being asked. We were on our way to a play. She knew the extent of what I'm trying to do for her to get her up there. I bought these tickets for her. She wanted to see this. We didn't want to be late. I will do whatever she needs me to do to make her happy. So she understood I was doing this for her. She made that sacrifice. And guess what? Nothing happened. It was a wake-up call, and nothing happened.
Hey, damn, because he taking her to the place, she got to make that sacrifice.
Hold on, boo. I got an important question. He said, did you say you was doing this for her? You was asking her to take your charge for her? To take your charge for her?
I bought her tickets for her birthday. We were going to New York to see Les Mis. And she wanted to see, this was one of the plays that she's always wanted to see. So I was taking her up there. We got caught up in traffic in Virginia, so I was trying to make up time. So she understood what I was trying to do for her. I'm not one of those that just speed just to be speeding. That's not my life.
So why was you speeding doing that 120? Why was you doing that 120?
Yeah, right. Why was you doing that 120?
I just got a new Can-Am motorcycle, and I was trying to see what it was going to do.
You were speeding just to be speeding.
On the Can-Am spot, I wanted to see what it could do because I just put the Twin Brothers
So
exhaust
you
pipes
just
on it.
contradicted your own statement. So you were
He
speeding
lied
just
like
to
a
be
motherfucker,
Hey,
speeding.
didn't he,
Sky, I
Keith?
just got one of them motherfuckers too,
You
Sky.
want to
That thing
stand.
Oh,
beautiful, man.
hey, Chef, did you get the Twin Brothers pipes? Because
Nah,
it'll
I
soup
didn't.
that thing up. And I
I
changed the
ain't get it.
throttle body and the air mass sensor and the throttle body, and I wanted to see what type of performance it was going to do.
That motherfucker is fast though. Fast as hell.
Someone sent a CA and said, y'all want a ride or die until it's time to ride.
So, Diamond, today in class, I've learned the reason why we get a marriage license is to take up for our husband's mess ups. The reason why we get a marriage license is just in case he get in trouble, we have to take up for him. And the reason why we get a marriage license is because we have to clean up behind him too. Why is we getting a marriage license? Let me mute.
So you can be led to hell.
Hey, at least you riding shotgun, okay? At least you riding shotgun. Let's go, unbiased!
Unbiased! Let's go! W's in the chat for unbiased, y'all. W's in the chat for unbiased. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Ooh.
I think once somebody gets into a solid relationship, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how far you're willing to go and the extremes you would go to
How do
for
you
your
know? How
person.
do you know what type of relationships people are in to even make that statement?
Good morning, Unorthodox. Good morning, baby.
He basically said, y'all hoes and niggas up here, y'all single, y'all ain't got nobody, and he got somebody, and he's
No,
in
that's not what I was saying,
relationship,
Keith.
and y'all ain't got
Yes, it is,
shit.
No,
Scott. And
Keith, what
don't
I'm
be ashamed
saying,
of it, Scott.
no,
Yes, you
what I'm
did.
saying
Don't be
though, Keith,
ashamed of it,
if
bro.
somebody is in a solid,
And
firm
don't
loving relationship, you'd be
ashamed of that.
surprised how far you are willing to go for that person, and that person will go for you. I'm not just talking about somebody dating or somebody just messing around. I'm talking about a real relationship where you are one person now. You are together.
Hey, what my boy Hink say? Hink say married men winning. Married
Goddamn.
women, married men are winning. Yes, sir.
Shit, no, they not. That married man went to jail. He ain't winning.
What?
That motherfucker losing like hell.
He
Get
wasn't
I
in
off.
didn't
no
go to
real
jail.
marriage.
Keith, I didn't go to jail.
I'm not talking
Keith, I
about you.
didn't go to jail.
I'm talking about
Nah,
the story
he
time.
talking about the
The
story.
story
Yeah,
time. Married men are going to jail. That's what it
Goddamn.
is. Married men are being
baby girl
arrested.
said, "I'm telling on your ass."
Man, that's crazy.
That's where she wrong. Now she definitely could have just set her ass to the seat and been quiet though.
He shouldn't have
Nah, for
volunteered
real,
information though.
for
That's
real.
crazy.
That right there, that I ain't gonna hold. Now I would have probably left the house for a couple days or something, but I wouldn't have left her. But damn, bitch, you can't be out here telling on a motherfucker.
See,
We'd
that's
have
the
had a
definition of
big
ride or die,
conversation.
not to tell
We'd
on
have
your
had a
partner,
big, yeah,
not to
we'd
be
have had a
sent the
big
fuck
ass
off.
conversation after that. But yeah,
You don't put me in jail, goddammit. Shit.
I got a question. At what part of the scenario was she a snitch? I mean, besides saying, yeah, I had a few drinks. At that point, I think the
she
brother
said he
logic gonna
did
come in.
too.
She said that they went to the bar. She wasn't supposed to
Yeah,
say nothing. This
she
ain't
said we.
confessions. You're not talking to the priest. This is a cop.
Hey,
And Keith, that what
was it
makes me
Tuesday?
believe
Was
that
it
the
Tuesday
cop
when
would have
they got
already,
pulled
you
over?
know
Because
what I'm saying?
it might have
At that
been
point, he pulled
telling
them over.
your
I think
drama
he
too.
already had in his head what he was
What's
gonna
the name
do.
of the
So I
Tuesday
think she
show?
was thinking, the best thing to
Diamond.
do was to be honest. You know what I mean?
Testimony
That's what
Tuesday.
I'm
Was
thinking.
it Testimony Tuesday? Is that why she told to the police officer?
Now, Papa, do you know when you getting pulled
That's
over, the
crazy.
people in the passenger seat don't say shit to the police. Let the driver handle all that
I
talking.
mean, I know what I'm gonna say, Boo Dillum. I'm just saying what I think she said, Boo.
And if you
I
drinking and
think she
driving,
might
you
have
better
felt
have
like
some
she
bubble
was,
gum. You better have
it
some
was
bubble
okay to
gum
be
in the
honest.
car and put that shit in your mouth before you pull off.
Hey, Diamond, I got a question for you, Diamond, real quick. In the situation that I'm in right now, all right, in dealing with the speeding, not drinking, but speeding, if I'd ask, hey, sweetheart, I need you to switch seats with me because you know how this is going to end, would you have done it?
What do you mean the situation that you're in?
No, the driving, not drinking, but speeding. In a speeding situation where I would have gotten arrested that day on the spot and all you would have gotten was $100 ticket, would you have switched seats?
Nope.
You're a grown ass man. You know what you're doing.
I mean,
Consequences.
the only reason why I did it then for my husband then is because his job was on the line. That's his career. That's his, you understand what I'm saying? That's the CDLs. On this thing right here, you keep speeding, you done did it, or whatever the case may be. This is my first time, my husband doing this right here, that's the first time. But if you done already, and then you done went out and bought a damn toy that you know what I'm saying, that's going to cause you to speed, and this and that and the third, I would have told you from the gate, from the time you came home with that motorcycle, fuck around and find out.
So, all right, I understand what you're saying, Diamond. It was worth me going to jail for 6 months versus you getting $100 speeding ticket.
No, that ain't.
I got you. I understand.
It's not worth you going to jail for 6 months. Why the fuck you bought that shit? Why you coming home with that shit anyway?
No, Diamond, this was a different situation when you're in the car.
Knowing that you can go to jail for 6 months. Why are you spending again knowing that you go to jail for 6 months?
What she's saying is she would switch seats.
Listen, I'm with Boo Denim. We got all this money. You ain't going to jail for 6 months.
Right.
Right.
You got a lawyer, nigga. Get that probation.
And what she also saying is she's saying that she gonna switch seats. But when we get back home, you selling that motherfucking motorcycle. You selling that shit. Get rid of it. That's your punishment.
Keith, this were two separate situations. The motorcycle happened before.
I'm compounding them. You put them together, so I put them together. Sell that shit. That shit is being sold. Put it on the front lawn. Put a sign on that bitch. It gotta go.
Here's my thing.
Y'all know Skywalker grew up in the damn suburbs. He's scared to go to jail.
Scott, versus you doing 6 months, I just think that if this my husband first time doing it, he know he got them CDLs, I'm going to ride with him on that the first time. But if you keep continuously doing it, nah, fuck that. We ain't doing this. But on your situation, you've gotten already 2 speeding tickets. You understand what I'm saying? You know what you're doing. So it's like, oh, you telling the wife to switch and take, and do this because 3 times it's possibility you could go and sit down for a second, or it's gonna cost us more to pay out behind your actions. So, babe, go ahead and take the charge for me or switch seats for me, and it's gonna save us not only money, but I'm also not gonna, I don't have to go and do the time. I won't get it on my I want to get on my driving history.
All right, Diamond, you're married to me. You know my record. I've gotten 2 tickets in 45 years. Only 2 tickets. I've never been in a car accident. 2 tickets in 45 years, and that's what you're thinking.
He gonna manipulate you.
Yes, because you should have did it the 3rd time. You done already got 2. Why you doing it the 3rd time?
Before I gotta show your ass that
you done already got 2 tickets in 45 years back to back behind speeding. Why is you doing it again? Why?
Diamond, I'm trying to hold on. Let's put you in this situation. Diamond, hold on. Let me say this. Diamond, I'm trying to get you to a play that you wanted to see that I purchased tickets for.
Oh, so now it's her fault that you was fucking speeding.
No, Keith, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm doing this for you, though, Diamond. I wasn't just speeding to go get something to eat.
If I say take this goddamn charge, you should be able to take this charge. That's entitlement. That's not a partnership. That's not love. That's somebody that know they got the upper hand on you and want you to do what the fuck they say do. That's crazy.
I'm proper, all because they the breadwinner. That's that financial abuse right there.
I'm gonna say this: if they paying all the bills, I'm not fucking that up because I'm not gonna not get no fucking job. So I got to go ahead and take this because I'm either gonna take this charge or I'm gonna get a job, and I'd rather take the charge than get a motherfucking job. I'm not getting no goddamn job.
He got a savings. He rich. He got paper. He don't need no money. What the fuck? He gonna miss something?
I never said anything about anybody being rich.
No, motherfucker, you well off. Whatever you want to say.
I'm not saying any of that. You don't know.
I could be living. Sell the fucking bike.
I could be living paycheck to paycheck. But Diamond, only thing I'm trying to say is,
I'm gonna take the charge.
Right, that's what I was going to say, Keith. So now I go to jail for 6 months, and now she has to get a job instead of taking $100 fine if we would have gotten pulled over. That's all it would have been.
You not living no check to check, living in no damn bubble. Stop that shit. You tell us every day how you was comfortable, and your wife ain't gotta do this, so we know you ain't living check to check.
He must
so
forgot
stop
we
trying
know
to
his
use
ass,
that.
Dad. He must forgot we know his story. The fuck is he talking about, Sky?
All right, Diamond, I was trying to get you to that play. We ended up getting pulled over. You're saying that you would rather me go to jail for 6 months instead of you taking $100 ticket.
Wait a minute. You still putting it on her, Sky?
I'm just wondering why Diamond's saying, okay, she'll do it for somebody with a CDL, but she wouldn't do it for somebody who's doing something directly for her.
No, I'm not, because you listen, because I don't want you to speed to get to no damn play. We'll get there when we get there.
Right.
Bad boys.
Right. And you was being cheap anyway by leaving the day of. Why didn't you leave the day before? Cheap ass.
Yeah,
You
not
couldn't
even
pay
gonna
for the
lie, Sky.
hotel?
They right on this one, Sky.
Hey, Keith, my parents couldn't take the boys the day before. Keith, my parents couldn't take my boys the day before. They were young.
How old is your kids? How old is your kids?
I think at that time they were either, I want to say 5 and 6.
They be out now. Just tell them don't answer the door.
Okay,
put the food in the microwave.
Okay, but Sky, thank you for that. But hear me out, Sky. You're talking about go ahead and get the kids, and we got all this money that you say we have. We ain't got a nanny.
Fuck that! You the au pair. You ain't got an au pair. Huh?
Bubble ain't bubbling.
You ain't got an au pair.
Diamond. Hold on, Diamond. You got to keep in mind, okay? You don't work. You don't work. So you're basically. But hold on, listen what I'm saying, Diamond. Before you start that fight, I'm doing everything in the street. You agreed to do those things. So why am I going to leave my kids with a nanny? I'm leaving my kids with my parents, people I can trust.
Oh, so now I get it. The wife is the maid and the nanny, y'all. His wife is the maid and the nanny.
Sky, sometimes you gotta know just when to stop, Sky. Sometimes you gotta know when to stop.
No, but hold on. Big. I don't mind explaining our situation.
Let me read this CA. CA says, it sounds like wifey is a bird. Ain't no way.
Indeed. Do whatever.
How would y'all say that when she has everything?
You should be able to do whatever I say do when I say do it, because I'm the breadwinner, and without me you couldn't last 6 months. So do what I say do. That's what it sounds like.
Wow.
So she got to pick up after the kids and after you? What is
this? Is crazy how people think. I am so shocked. This is how people think. I'm explaining to you what the real situation was. There is no master and no slave in my relationship. My wife is the happiest she could be. She lives in a fairy tale. So all of the sacrifices, and for me to ask her to do one thing to keep me out of jail, to keep the money coming in, and for her to get $100 speeding ticket, and y'all are saying that she's a bird and she's all these things, and it sounds like control. Are y'all serious? That's what y'all are saying?
Hey, Scott, I thought it was safe in that bubble. I thought she was breaking no laws in that bubble.
Slow down too, and you still decided.
I think she should definitely take the charge, but
to the police. And when you got caught the 3rd time, you wanted her to take the charge because you didn't listen to 2 times that the police told you to slow your ass down, Skywalker.
Period.
Come on now.
Period.
Now, Skywalker, I'm up here this chalkboard.
And she already got to clean up the house.
Let me just ask Sky a question. So, the reason why you wanted her to take the charge was because you was taking her to the event that was for her.
No. Cassidy, I've had 2 other tickets at this time. The other one wasn't going through yet, but this would have made it the 3rd. There was 2 already there in place. If I'd gotten this ticket, it would have landed me in their best case scenario 6 months. So I thought to myself, and this was the decision that we made, okay, if she gets $100 ticket for going 15 miles over the speed limit versus me getting locked up not being able to make it to that play, and 6 months in jail. It was which one weighed out more? That's what the decision that was made, Chastity. It had nothing
You
to do
talking
with
about fairy tale? She sound like she's Cinderella and you the stepsisters.
Was y'all late to the event, Sky?
Yeah, we got caught up in Virginia and we were late, so I was trying to make up time to get to New York.
When you got there? When you got there, was you still late?
No. We made it because he didn't pull us over. He pulled up beside us, he looked inside the truck, and he drove off. We never got pulled over. We did the switch, but he let us go.
Okay.
Well, you can clearly see by the example.
I thought you said y'all did the switch.
You switched without getting pulled over? You was scared like that? You was scared before time, huh? Goddamn, Skywalker.
I thought y'all did the switch. No? I thought you said y'all switched. Why was
We did switch. We just never got pulled over. The cop pulled over up to us. He looked inside and he pulled off. He let us go, Diamond.
So you got paranoid.
So wait a minute. You also said you haven't had a speeding ticket in 40. You said you hadn't had a speeding ticket in 45 years.
He ain't even get put in no situation.
Better be
He
scared
already
in
got put
Virginia.
in the
Virginia, the
situation.
Commonwealth.
That's crazy work.
Virginia's the Commonwealth. He did the right thing. He's be scared. Yes, Skywalker, I understand. Virginia did not play,
New York,
especially
though.
with these skinned people.
He was in New York.
The ticket wasn't in New York. We got caught up in traffic in Doswell. We were heading to the top of it. We didn't make it to New York yet by the time I got
This story got so much holes in it. This story got too many holes in it.
Keith, I never said we were in New York when he was in the median. I never said that. I said we were headed to New York.
We building the plane models in the sky. I ain't got time for that.
Sky, was the lights ever on behind y'all? Did you ever see the flashing lights behind y'all?
Yes. Hey, Chastity, he turned the lights on when he was in the...
I thought you said that y'all didn't get put...
Damn, this motherfucker.
Chastity, listen to what I'm saying. Hold on, let me explain this. Chastity.
You got a rider, Spot. Hey, Scott, you got a rider, man. You can't.
AJ,
listen to me, Chastity. Let me explain what happened, Chastity. You know the middle part, that median where it says authorized vehicles? We went past him. He turned on this light and pulled out after us. We were going so fast at 85 miles per hour. We made the switch by the time he caught up to us. He pulled on the side of us, looked inside, and pulled off. By that time, we'd slowed down to about 75.
Y'all
the speed limit was 70.
How do you see inside your car and you said you got a range?
Keith, the driver's side. He looked in the car, Keith.
Sky, calm down, bro.
Sky,
y'all switch
while y'all was understand these
questions. Making sense,
hey man,
sir.
you got a rider,
making
man.
Sense.
Some birds don't understand that, man. You got a rider, bro. You feel me? I'm trying to argue with these birds.
Just call the bird.
He called the bird. He called the bird.
I'm gone.
Who did you just call the bird? With his pelican ass.
Sky say they was doing 85, they switched, then they slowed down to 75, and the cop just rolled past. Goddamn, Sky.
That's exactly how it happened.
Damn.
Hey, no, I can believe that because especially on 95, like they let you speed, but if you showing respect,
bro, how you ever did 80 in the lane and then switch slow fast?
What was the speed limit, Sky?
Speed limit was 70 miles per hour. We were going 85.
That one, most officers don't really pull you over there. But what y'all is, Fast and Furious? That motherfucker driving 85. Driving 85, switch your seat.
I don't know where y'all stay at that they ain't pulling you over for 15 miles.
You said the speed limit was 75?
The speed limit was 70. We were going 85.
Now, be real, I would say depend on the officer.
And Georgia,
them old officers, they don't give you a fuck. Them old officers don't give a fuck. Now you get to a gun,
I also ain't never heard of an officer coming out.
Because Georgia would have got his ass because that's 2 tickets. That's a speeding ticket and a super speeder. Georgia would have got your ass.
Sky, let me ask you a question. Did y'all switch seats while driving or did y'all pull off?
Yes. Hold on 1 second. I know she's at the gym. Give me a second. Hold on.
Goddamn John and Nanny Toretto.
Well, look,
Hold on.
Before he called her, I just came back to say it don't sound like she would have had a choice. Even if she did came to him, if she said in that moment, look, I don't want to take that. I don't want to deal with that on my end. I'm okay with going to get a job, and we're gonna do what we got to do to get through this. Of course, you know what support.
Hey, okay, hold on.
No
Hey,
choice.
sweetheart, listen. I know you're at the gym. Do you remember that time when we were driving? The police officer was in the median. He turned on his lights. We were going 85. We switched seats, and what did he do? He drove up beside us and then just pulled off. Do you remember that?
Why you didn't let her tell her the whole story?
Get sick of Sky calling with this
Hold on.
bullshit.
Wait a minute. Somebody's saying something. What did you say?
I would have said, never mind, keep going.
Hold
It
on.
sounded like you was leading the story.
She said something like, why am I explaining the whole story? Because it was several years ago. But do you remember that happened? We switched seats while we were driving, and he just looked in the window on your side because you were driving, and he just pulled off. Do you remember that? Okay,
Scott,
did y'all hear?
Scott, but did you hear the clue that she just gave you, Scott?
All right, I'm sorry. Hey, you can go back to your workout. I'm sorry. Love you.
You didn't hear that clue.
Have a good day. Bye.
Scott, hold on, Scott. You didn't catch that clue what she just told you, what she really told you?
Like I said,
I didn't hear.
She really said, why the fuck you called me with this bullshit? That's so that happened so long ago. That's what she meant.
Again.
That's what she meant. She said that so long, but she said it the nice way. She meant, why the fuck you called me with this bullshit?
Hey,
well,
Q,
the
Sky
reason
was so
why
motherfucking scared, he tried to risk an accident, goddammit, motherfucking 85 and switching seats. You lucky y'all ain't crashed that motherfucking Range Rover.
No, well, hold on. Who did him?
He just didn't get no ticket and go to jail. He didn't even care
Who
about
did
that
him?
safety
Let me
at that
explain.
point.
This wasn't a car. This was an SUV. It was a Range Rover. She jumped in my lap. She jumped in my lap. Then she switched over closest to the window seat, by the window, so I could slide out to get into the passenger seat.
I'm just saying, y'all lucky y'all ain't hit straight.
It can happen. It definitely can.
He said she's at the gym right now. That's the only reason why she could do it, because she's at the gym. She's working out. She's in the gym. Shout out to
she was at the gym.
Let me get on my knee and I'll let Dominic Toretto handle this.
Y'all want to make all excuses for, oh, she could do it because she's this size, and oh, she could do it because that shit ain't safe. If he really cared, he got 2 warnings. He wouldn't have did it. Then the comments,
Pop, that nigga couldn't even pull over. He couldn't even pull over and stop and switch seat. That motherfucker switched doing 100 miles an hour.
That you put her in a situation when you didn't give a fuck.
Shout out to the wife. She the real MVP. Y'all hating right now. Y'all hating.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can my moms let this bird up in here?
Thought they dropped her. Are they bringing her back?
Shout out to the real MVP. That's the wife, man. Y'all hating on the wife, man. She hear old Sky down. Sky boy, you got you one, Sky. You got you one.
He definitely got one, AJ.
Yeah. Switch that motherfucking seat.
Well, switch that seat while we doing 100.
While we doing 100 on a highway.
The flyway. 100 on the highway, the flyway.
Out of his way.
Situation.
But Sky, boy, she stood up in the paint.
Every day, calling her on this goddamn phone every day.
She stood. Hey, Sky. She stood up in the paint. But Sky, let me tell you something.
Relay, Sky. They cannot relay.
Hey, Sky. She don't like you calling her with the bullshit though. You can tell that. Don't do that no more. But she stood up in the paint.
With Diamond, where the bird at?
AJ.
Hold up, beg your motherfucking pardon. Heck, your motherfucker part. Now sit your ass up. Come back to the screen.
She called you a pigeon, AJ. She said you a motherfucking pigeon.
Ooh. Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? You know what? I ain't gonna even do it, cause I don't want the mafia on my ass. So I'm gonna give you a pay. You got that? You got that? I'll be back though.
You call us a
Tomorrow,
bird?
look, tomorrow, hey, tomorrow I'll be talking again. You got that? You got that? You feel me? Yeah, I ain't gonna fight every fight. You got that one. You got that shit off. Yeah, now go on, Sky. Back to the story, Sky.
Oh shit, y'all! It's 10:02. Real quick, y'all, before I get out of here. First person to the gas station. First person to the gas station.
I know you fucking lying. Hold on, let me pull over the pilot right now. I got your dog ass. I bet you.
Yo, but AJ, I just think it's funny though, AJ.
Let me go shake my butt. Let me go shake my guy.
No, AJ.
I'm finna pull this bitch.
I just think.
Hey, hold on, Sky. Hank, I'm finna pull this bitch in the loves. I said, pilot, I'm finna pull this bitch in the love right now. Get your motherfucking car ready. Think I'm bullshit.
Lucky Charm, you know you're in the box. Lucky Charm, you know you're in the box. She don't know she in the box.
AJ, I just look at it like this. I think it's funny that with the relationships that what men do and don't do for their woman, this right here is what is the deal breaker. This, what I did, is the thing that makes this is the worst thing in the world.
You could at least
then if
pulled
you
over,
ask their men,
you could at least pulled
based
over
on
and
what-
stopped and let her ass switch seats. You motherfucker risk y'all life to switch seats.
Hey, Diamond, before I pull that motherfucker over, what y'all paying out now on the gas? Oh, I ain't kicking with your motherfucking ass. I'm right by love. What y'all doing?
Something is better than nothing. You keep
What
on
is
driving that 18-wheeler because it ain't enough for the 18-wheeler.
Hey, listen, I just feel second. I don't need to pull over for no motherfucking death foul. That's $20, $25. Nah, I need 100 or better. So what we doing?
Gas station, y'all. Where y'all at?
Oh, so you just ain't heard what I asked you. I said how much you giving.
Some of y'all ain't got no job, Tommy. Where y'all at? What we doing?
God damn. I don't know where the bucket shakers at. Hey, y'all be out here trying to get this free money. What y'all doing?
Yes, they got it. I guess they got it.
I'm right here at the love. What's up? I'm right here at the love.
Said,
Do I need to pull up in there, bitch? Do I need to pull in there, bitch, or not?
Hey, you gonna get us a violation. Loving my skin, honey. You know
That's the love right there. Can I pull in? Can I pull into the love? Can I pull into the loves and get about $100?
Loving my skin is in the box, y'all. Don't nobody else request.
Y'all on some bullshit. Y'all on some bullshit.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Can you request $25 for my CA, please?
Yes, thank you.
I know you fucking lying. I'm glad I bypassed that motherfucker. $25.
My CA is the Black Diamond Show 1.
I'm sick of y'all asses over here getting out $25.
I told you they was gonna get his ass. I told you
AJ said it would cost him more than $25 to start that damn diesel.
I told him they was gonna get his ass. I told him they was gonna get his ass. Congratulations, loving my skin, honey. Request 25 from the CA, babe. I told him they was gonna get his ass.
Congratulations, ma'am.
All right, let me say this to the topic before I get out of here. This is the last time for real. It'll be one thing Hank, shut that ugly ass laugh up. You can laugh on me. Nobody gotta hear you laugh.
He said the last time.
It'll be one thing if y'all was talking about.
Yes, Cash Lady 12.
Oh, it say Sean.
Yes, it got a picture of a little girl with glasses on.
Yes.
Like a little funny picture. Yes, that's me. Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. I'm sending it to you right now.
So it'll be one thing if we talking about a situation where maybe somebody came and broke into your house and the wife had the opportunity to pick up a damn vase or a lamp or something and help you out and bust a motherfucking intruder in the head or some shit, and she just sat back. But y'all talking about y'all doing clearly wrong ass shit that you know you're doing back to back. You know, whether it was you know you did it before and you're doing it again, or whether it's the first time, like the video, with the story, whatever that came in.
Hold on 1 second. Can you read my Instagram message? Hold on, y'all. Go ahead. Let me go to Instagram.
But yeah, that's the difference between the two. So for y'all to sit up here so strongly and say, oh, I'm going to say she ain't loyal, she ain't this, she ain't that, if she don't stand by me in this, that's your wrongdoing. Now, like I said, if it was a situation, on the other hand, where y'all got to protect each other from another motherfucker, then that's another situation. But that bullshit y'all talking, that's bullshit there.
Hold on. Hey, Diamond, you don't know me. I'm just a common cousin. I need help. This is not a scam. I work every day, but this month have been the hardest for me. I'm short on my rent. It was on the 15th. I don't owe for no other month. I'm short $550. My rent is $1,650. Anything you can bless me with, I truly appreciate it. Anything you or your platform can do to help me. I'm just getting off from work, trying to get rest before leaving for my next job. I'm very, very nervous about coming up on a panel because I see how the internet treat people that ask for help.
Guess they didn't get the memo.
Yeah. Come on, Mafia. Big Diamond, not the little one.
They got the memo. They know what to do. It's begging money. Testimony Tuesday. Begging money.
Big Diamond, not the little one.
Shaking Mondays.
Don't
Testimony Tuesdays.
Don't have your ass up here looking confused. You know what it is. Run the motherfucking pockets.
Let me go get my goddamn bucket. I'm sick of this shit.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Don't mean to be rude, goddammit.
Hey, damn, they talking in Chinese right now to your motherfucking ass off.
Bucket shaking Mondays.
I'm finna sell my house. I don't know.
No, don't throw your hands up. You ain't trying to get sanctified. Don't throw your hands up.
I'm finna sell my house. For real. So,
She said, won't he do it? She said, won't God do it?
Oh, y'all say y'all want me to read it again? Okay.
No, we heard you, Diamond.
No, read it again, Diamond, because it was kind of muffled.
Hey, Diamond, you don't know me.
Give me time to get my bucket.
I'm just a common cousin. I need help. This is not a scam. I work every day, but this month have been the hardest for me. I'm short on my rent. I'm short on my rent. It was on the 15th. I don't owe for no other month. I'm short $550. My rent is $1,650. Anything you bless me with, I truly appreciate it. Anything you or your platform can do to me to help me. I'm just getting off from work, trying to rest before leaving for my next job. I'm very, very nervous about coming up on the panel because I see how the internet treat people that ask for help.
But she don't need to be nervous. She need to come on down. The price is right. Get in the box. A closed mouth don't get fed. I see that one I don't like. Don't beg on the back end. And then
like face the phone, AJ. Come on down.
Yeah, don't beg on the back end.
Don't hide no motherfucking
get out front.
Bring your ass up front. You need a little help.
See, that's just like balling on the front end and begging on the back end. We don't do that. Come on down. Come on down, cam up. And let the mafia bless you.
Oh, she said I'm here.
Come on up.
Okay. Match my energy. You want to come in the box, honey?
And let them bless you.
They say don't risk it, Diamond. Listen. Don't nobody send me anything. Nothing. I'm not going through that with my people. I ain't going through it.
Hey, Key.
What's that?
What the account look like this month?
We're broke.
Boy, Diamond got your ass trained well, don't it?
We broke.
When it comes to the finance.
We broke.
I said my mortgage. Listen, y'all know what I go through on this app. Y'all see it in 4K. So please do not send me anything to my Zelle and CA. If y'all want to help, y'all can. Match my energy, honey. You wanna go ahead.
I'm here.
They got their key self.
I
We broke.
apologize. I apologize for messaging you that, but I just see how y'all help people, and I needed help. I tried everything, and I can't come up with the rest. I've been in my house for 7.5 years. I never been late on my rent, but I got sick, and I lost a lot of my work. So I'm trying to get myself back on where I was before I got sick. But I ain't scamming. I work every day. I just did a 3:30 a.m. shift with Amazon. I do gigs. I clean houses. I do what I got to do. I don't beg.
Match my energy.
It's not
What's your
my
cash
thing.
app, baby? What's your cash app, love?
Gigs 28.
Put it in the chat. Can she put it in the chat, Diamond?
Posey, you said that like you was going to give us something.
I'm about to. I am. Put it in the chat so I can spell it right.
Posey, you in position?
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, baby, so I can spell it right. I know what it feel like.
Thank you.
You know what it feel like, but are you in position?
Somebody said it's in her bio.
I'm
Mind your
always in
business.
position, Diamond, when I give.
Mind your business.
I'm always in position when I give. I got you. Thank you, Diamond, for letting me up.
Thank you, Posey.
They said it's in her bio. They said that her cash app is in her bio. Or her CA is in her bio.
I'm Posey.
Mind your business. You already about to run your mouth. Be quiet.
They just sent a CA to drop. Posey, you can't come back. They said, Diamond, how's she gonna pay? How's she gonna pay for next week? How's she gonna pay for?
I work. This was a hard month. I just got over a bad spell of being sick. And while I was sick, a lot of my customers dropped me because I couldn't work. I ain't never been late with my rent. I've been in the same house for 7.5 years. This not gonna be a continued thing. This month right here was hard because Amazon shut down for a whole week.
Match your energy. Are you a homeowner, baby? Are you a homeowner?
No, I'm renting.
Oh, you're renting. Okay, because I was
yes, ma'am.
Did your taxes go up? So I was wondering, did your taxes go up?
No, every time the taxes go up, my landlord go up.
Oh, okay. They said, do you have a picture on your Cash App?
Do I have a picture? I think.
Yeah.
I think.
They're asking, do you have Apple Pay or Zelle?
I got Zelle, no Apple. I'm an Android user.
She got Zelle, no Apple.
I put it down there under my email.
Here goes to. Are you sure about this? Even after all everything I did? Seriously? Oh, okay. Jensen survived.
I think she knows she in the box.
It's easy to say to have savings. You can't save. It's hard. It's hard. Very hard. Every time I think I'm saving something, it's another bill creeping in to take the money. My light bill in this house is $900. That is paid in full. These bills are knocking me down. Yeah, my light bill was $900 this month.
How many bedrooms you got?
How was your light bill $900?
5, but the state of Virginia, we only got
5 bedrooms. Who else stay with you?
My daughter, my son moved out, so I got 3 empty rooms right now. So it's me and my daughter, and I'm trying to relocate, but it wouldn't be really worth it because the cost of living down here is very high. We just had to go and write protest about the light bill because I'm not the only one with high light bills down here.
So do y'all know why it's so high though? Why is your light bill so high?
They built some new system. They saying something about some data. I don't know, but all of our light bills in Virginia has jacked up very high. And mine is extremely high because my unit is working overtime because it's
Where
not
you
up to
trying to
par.
relocate to, honey?
Oh,
So
just in another home here. I was going to try to move to Atlanta, but I don't want to move to Atlanta until I get my ducks in a row.
Atlanta costs too much. I'm finna leave.
Don't come to Atlanta, please.
Not in the city, the country. Is the country expensive? Because I got 2 friends down there, and they trying to convince me to move down
Everything
there.
is going up around here. Atlanta is not. Everything is going up. It's not
Even the
affordable.
metro area, it's not good. Even the metro.
It has gotten bad. It has gotten really, really bad. I'm leaving.
So that's not a good move.
Yeah, Florida, being
Move to
from the
North Carolina.
DMV.
North Carolina is a better move, or South Carolina is a better move right
I
now.
moved from North Carolina. In the area I moved from North Carolina, I know y'all probably just seen the story of the young man that was my son's friend that they found, hanging.
I'm
And
sorry.
it's a whole lot of senseless unaliving down there. So I guess it's cheaper down there, but they don't have nothing
Yeah,
worth
I
moving
just
down there.
moved to Jacksonville, Florida. It's not as bad as what people think it is, but it's way cheaper. The land out here is crazy. You can get so much land for cheap. And I work for a company that builds houses, so I just cook for all the employees and the owner. But like, they're so invested in finding people that want to build houses here because of how the city is like really up and coming. Like, they building a new stadium. They got so many other like housing developments that's coming and work. Like, they have so much work here that is crazy. For a chef, like I get so much work that it's crazy that I can't even do all of it because it's not enough quality down here.
Well, chef, I thought you was gonna send me a message about the devil eggs. What happened?
I sent you a message on goddamn Instagram 2 weeks ago, lady, and I kept saying, hey Diamond, check my IG. My name Tony Turnip on there. It's Tony_Turnip, like the vegetable.
well, the thing about it, ma'am, you're in your 5-bedroom apartment or house.
It's a house. I've been here for 7.5 years.
You don't want to be in Florida.
So
Where is that?
why are you in a 5-bedroom house?
Because when I started out, my children was living here.
Chef, you say this. You tell me, would you be interested in hosting a play at them? Okay, and then you said it's the we show. Okay, so.
So what? I'm saying, let me know what you're saying so I can be on it.
Okay. Have you talked to your landlord and see about maybe him having any smaller residence so you can downsize?
This is actually his.
Mind me asking, you say you pay $16.50 for a 5-bedroom?
Yes.
And now
That's
it's just
lit.
your daughter, so now you just need to size down to a 2.
That's real cheap.
Say it again. I couldn't hear you because they're talking over you. I can't hear you.
Now you just need to size down to a 2.
Yes. And the 2-bedroom down here is running just as much as I'm paying right now.
I was about to say that's going to be.
But the energy will be different. But the energy cost will be different. So you got to offset the energy cost.
That's what I was thinking about too. Like,
the 2-bedroom would be different. Listen, if the 2-bedroom price difference, you would be paying the amount if you stayed in an apartment. But think about it: you wouldn't have a $900 light bill. You wouldn't have a yard that you gotta, maintain. So it's still an upside to you understand what I'm saying? Walking away. That's just my. What I gotta do.
No. I've been looking. It's not an easy thing.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to move into an apartment. Like, them apartments down there, they're gonna be cracking heads. 2,000
your
for like
kids was talking about moving out.
Like
you probably should make adjustments then. Once them kids start, the step stool out, you probably should have been looking then. Prior to.
I know, but at the time I was making good income. But then I got hit with that.
So I'm gonna say this, Matt. Even when the ball is doing, everything is going good. Sometimes I'm the type of person you never know, right? You never know, and so sometimes that money could be good because money fluctuates. You understand what I'm saying? It fluctuates, but sometimes when it's good, still got to put aside, you know, to do certain things or to take care.
Ah, damn, Bo,
Oh
you gonna
my
get all
God.
defensive, bro? Get the fuck on mute.
Corey, that pickle heavy. Corey, that pickle heavy. Corey.
Yes, oh my
My
goodness.
God.
Or that pickle
Yeah.
head. But so that's all I'm saying, babe. Like just some advice. I know it's probably not the time for it, but when that money is good, just put as much as you can save, put to the side. Just don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't blow through it because it's going
No,
good.
that's what happened. The money I did have saved up, I was down for a whole year. So the money I had saved up had to cover the expenses until I got back, till I bounced back, and I bounced back. I did everything I was supposed to. I had to lose a lot of weight, and I'm back now, but things are slow.
So was the kids able to contribute or help in any type of way?
When they were here, but they're not here now. I got one in New York. One is in Virginia, but he's somewhere else. It's just me and my daughter here now.
How old is your daughter?
She's 31.
And she's living with you?
Yeah, she work and she contribute too.
Okay. So what about the siblings? Could you have asked to borrow some money from them?
They live in New York. They're struggling worse than me.
Oh, okay.
That's where the majority of all my family in New York.
So let me ask you a question, man.
Yes.
Why can't they make a decision and all live in this 5-bedroom house and come together as a family?
Man, who? My kids or my siblings?
No, your kids. You said they struggling, right? You said they struggling.
No,
right?
I said my family, not my kids.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My bad.
My family. You said, can my siblings help? I said they struggling worse than me. But my children.
You on mute, that boy. You on mute.
I got a son. He got I don't even know how to say it, but he got anger issues and he can't stand under the same roof with me. I don't do the disrespect. So he couldn't come here. He had to find his way.
Okay, so you said you have your own sisters and brothers that are struggling financially.
She got a 31-year-old in the house too.
What about homesteading? You got the space.
What's homestead?
That means come together as your family members. Come together and live up under the same roof.
Man, when my parents died, everybody went their own separate ways. There ain't no coming together.
Yeah, you hear me now?
But look, the economy could bring you together because financially, if y'all struggling financially, why not?
That's the thing my mother always told us. She says it's going to come a point where we all going to have to stay under the same roof. But they still not honoring anything, so.
Okay.
Someone sent an Instagram message. Yeah. Okay, she's still typing.
Can y'all hear me now?
Your 31-year-old live in a house and you still short?
Yeah, the job she's working at a foot doctor place, but she was going to school. She just graduated with her X-ray license.
Oh,
so
congratulations.
Hopefully we'll get to a better place.
Yeah, and
hopefully.
I just want to say, why you asking all these goddamn questions and ain't contributing not $1? Why is you interrogating this lady?
Can y'all hear me now?
1 second. They said shut the fuck up.
We can hear you, that boy. We can hear you. We can hear you.
I done dropped the dead.
I gotta read this, CA. Hold on. Pete, shut the fuck up.
I don't have no excuses. They ask me questions, I'm answering. Those are not excuses.
You have the most questions, but not donating. You don't even grab your heart meat for Diamond. Sit down, box rider ass nickel.
Goddamn. Hey, stop shaking the goddamn bucket.
Hey, that don't
Shaking that bucket is not funny. You up here interrogating the lady like you gave her $50 and you want to know where it's going.
I promise you what I will never be.
Oh, Lord. Look.
What you'll never be? Which
Don't
you'll
worry
never
about it.
be.
Don't
Which
worry
you'll
about
never
it.
be.
Don't worry about
Do
it.
y'all
Because
turn the
if you
air
think
conditioner
you'll
off
never
when
be
y'all
in
leave
that
the house for work?
situation, you never know what situation you'll ever be in.
Right now, the lady is in need. If y'all want to give the money, the thing, the CA is in her in her bio. There's no need to tear her down any further than what she's already
Exactly.
than what she's already probably feeling. And the bucket is unnecessary. It's just completely unnecessary. You don't even know this lady. This lady's never done anything to you, but you just want to, to punch down on somebody. And this is just not the time.
I ain't gonna punch down
Now,
on her. I
Keith,
just want to give her some
I
tips.
find it very rich when y'all took shots at me and punched down on me, right? It
Oh
was
my
okay to punch down
God.
Nobody
on me.
nobody
Oh
punched
my
down on
Yeah,
you.
God.
no,
You
it might
never
not
been
have
in
been
that.
you, ma'am.
Nobody's
You
It
punching
might
haven't
not
down
have
on
been
been
you
in
you,
that
right
ma'am.
now.
It
situation. This
might
lady
not have
is
been
in.
you,
This
ma'am.
It
lady is
wasn't
I
in
just.
need, and
understand.
you
Wait a
I
minute.
understand.
Hold on.
interrogating the
Hold
I
on.
lady
Hold
like
on.
understand.
you giving her
I'm not
fifty
Wait a
I'm
minute.
not
dollars.
Wait a
interrogating the lady.
minute.
You
It's
are
not
Only thing
just.
that,
interrogating the lady like you
ma'am,
gonna
I'm
give her
not.
some money, and you
Only
want to
thing I'm
know
doing
where
is
it's
trying. Look
Hold
here.
going.
hold
See,
on.
that's
And
the
Hold
you
thing
on.
never
Hold
about it.
on.
know. You never
If
know
you
if you
borrow
gonna be
money,
in
if
need
when you
one
borrow
day.
money and ask for
God
money,
will
those
humble
are
you.
questions.
God can
Those are
humble you.
reasonable
You never know if
questions.
you gonna be in need
But
one
go
day.
ahead,
So
man.
don't do that
Go
to
ahead. You
people.
right.
Still
I
ain't
won't
lying
be.
about that.
All
It's
right.
mud on the
It's
floor
a
down there. It's a
galaxy on the
galaxy.
floor.
I won't be.
Nisi, who we got the galaxy for, babe? He
Ain't.
ain't give me 5 minutes.
Hey,
So
Miss
the
Match
thing
My
about it
Energy.
is like we yes, we do we take shots at each other over here. I've never seen this lady come up here and take shots at people.
Yeah,
So
that's why I ain't gonna be mean to her.
like
But
what's the purpose of that?
Miss Match My Energy, what you could do to help out on your light bill though, for real. Make sure your air conditioning filters are changed and get
Yes, I
some
do that.
blackout curtains for them empty rooms and
I
hang them
got
up in
that.
the window. You got them?
Yes,
Do you turn
all the windows, all the
do you
windows
turn
got.
do you turn your AC off when you at work?
Yes, and I'm out of the house more than I'm in the house.
Okay, and it's still extra. And when the AC running, do it still be real hot in the house? Or
Yes,
feel you
yes.
need to tell your landlord come over there and caulk the windows, get you some weather stripping for them doors, and you
I
probably need to look
believe
at an attic fan.
I truly believe it's the unit. We've been suffering with this unit the whole time here. He'll come. He will not call out maintenance people. He try to do it himself. He's Vietnamese, so he's cheap. I
You
tell him
also
every
gotta
time.
think, as big as that unit is, it's gonna cost more to more money for that electricity. And lately they be going up on electricity, a percentage. Like where I live, they don't went up a percentage on water and electricity.
Good
We
morning,
pay two
Diamond.
water. We pay two water
Hey,
bills here.
LB. Y'all, hold
You
on.
pay
Let
what
LB
now?
talk. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah,
Let
we
LB
pay.
talk. Hold on 1 second, Max. Go ahead, LB.
Miss, don't
That
turn your
irks the
AC off.
shit
It's
out
gonna
of me,
cost you
man.
more to cool off that house. Turn it up to about 78. Don't turn it
Okay.
off, because it's like you cutting it off, your house gonna get about 90 degrees. Now, when you
Right.
get home, you're gonna cut it on. It's gonna take more to cool it off. Turn it up to 78. So if you get there, you want it cooler, just drop it down a couple notches. It takes less to cool off a house. So don't do that. That could be running your bill up also.
That's
Okay.
true. That's true.
All right.
Facts. And
Thank you.
then being
Thank
in
you.
Virginia with all that light and sun, try to
Mm-hmm.
get some saran wrap and tape your windows up. It'll keep the cool air in there for when you do turn it up.
Aluminum
Oh,
foil,
okay.
not saran wrap. Aluminum
Yeah,
Oh,
foil.
aluminum foil.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that
In
one. Yeah,
in
you.
the summer
Well,
months,
So
in the summer months, it's aluminum foil. In the winter months, it's that thick ass plastic that you
plastic.
put on the
Yes.
windows. Yeah, yeah.
well,
My dad
make
used to do
make
that every year.
make sure your city ain't gonna find you. 'Cause around here in Mississippi, they passing bills where they finding people for putting aluminum foil and black plastic up in their windows.
And
They
ma'am, did
want
you say that y'all
they
got a
want to see
data
blind.
center? Y'all have a data center there now, and that's why it done.
They built something and it's pulling data. They saying.
It's
Yeah,
So they
probably a
said
that
that,
data center. Our city is they trying to put one here, and they
and
protesting
they
against
came
it.
and checked. They came and changed everybody meters to digital.
Mm.
So they don't even come out. If they want to cut your lights off, they don't nobody, you don't see nobody, your lights just go off.
Yeah,
They don't have to
been
come
doing
out
that.
no more. Yeah. Now, but we used to see
They
people
putting
go
them
through
up
the gate to
everywhere though.
read the meter. They used to come and read the meter. They don't even come out. You don't see no person from the light company.
Yeah,
And they charging us, I guess, for the extra data, the data they use to build whatever they build. And we had a protest and everything because everybody lights are sky high. Not as high as mine, but everybody lights are sky high.
Is it one? You got one unit or 2 units?
One, and it's a 2-story.
Oh, damn. Well, I'm with Diamond. You might want to look at an apartment, but you're still gonna be paying
I've been
around
looking.
the same, but your light bill will be cheaper.
Yeah, I've been looking.
Y'all, yeah, her light bill will be cheaper. She won't have to do no yard work or none of that. But they're gonna supplement all of that extra income in her rent. We're in the DMV. You're not getting a 1-bedroom apartment for nothing less than like 1,800. So
It's
her
high.
getting a 2-bedroom apartment, it's gonna be at least 2,500. And especially if she want to live comfortably, like not being in the more urban areas of what they call it, she gonna pay all of that. And then some, because she's still gonna have to pay her electric and all of that other shit.
That's my energy.
It's
That's my energy. Can you just go ahead and put your CA in the comments for everybody? I gotta drop everybody because I gotta address some shit.
Okay. Thank you, Diamond.
all right, hey Diamond, think about that message I sent you too about the little situation.
Just respond to me. I listen. I gotta get my eggs. Just respond to me
All
about
right,
the
say
eggs.
less, say less,
I need to get eggs. I need to go about that.
say less.
So we find out Scott don't really care about his wife like that.
That boy didn't say, "Oh, just hold tight, y'all. Everybody drop."
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Diamond.
You're welcome. Y'all telling me don't address shit. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this again. I've said this on this app over and over and over. Ain't nobody gonna protect me like I protect me. Ain't nobody gonna protect me like I protect me. That day when Corey was in the box, right? And he was saying how he lost his job. There were people in the comments. They were saying it couldn't have been me. I would have been went to jail. I got bond money. It couldn't have been me. And I responded to the people to what they were saying in the comments. We got bond money. Because if that would have been me too, I probably would have went to jail as well. So all that bullshit about the motherfucking you probably trying to say I'm a conspiracy to all these people that what the fuck going on. Listen, do what the fuck you gotta do. I'm sick and tired of being motherfucking sick and tired. Do what the fuck you gotta do. And everybody that's believing every fucking thing that lady is saying, do what the fuck y'all gotta motherfucking do. Hands down. I don't want to hear about no motherfucking cases out there, because a bitch ain't knocked at my motherfucking door yet. I ain't been summoned. I ain't been a cease and desist. Not a motherfucking thing. Do what the fuck you gotta do. Hands the fuck down. I don't know what the fuck you think this is, bitch, but do what the fuck you gotta do. You can't scare me with that bullshit like you do everybody else. Do what the fuck you gotta do. Put that pen to paper. Handle your motherfucking business like you said. Stop coming on this app talking about what the fuck you gonna do and this and that and the third, and you got all these fucking assholes and these bitch niggas riding behind you telling all these motherfucking lies. Do what the fuck you got to do. Hands the fuck down. All these threats and all this bullshit, do what the fuck you gotta do. I'm waiting. I'm motherfucking waiting. Stop sending me shit. I don't want to hear shit about her, about that old asshole. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't give a fuck about who don't like me or who rock with me. I don't give a fuck. But I'm tired. All this yapping. Put your jaws to work. Because you ain't putting to work on your husband. Put your jaws to work, handle your motherfucking business, and put that pen to paper. All this content shit and all this shit you need for me to motherfucking bill you, you still ain't making no money. You still ain't making no money. Matter of fact, you paying bitches. Matter of fact, you paying bitches. You ain't making no money. You paying out. You defeating the purpose on the app. You paying out. So again, do what the fuck you gotta do. I'm tired. Okay? All of that shit right now, do what the fuck you gotta do. Handle your business. Hurry the fuck up. Hurry the fuck up and handle that shit. I don't know where the fuck you from, but baby, hurry and handle that shit. We don't be talking about it and just talking and talking and talking and talking. Handle that shit. Do what the fuck you gotta do. I'ma say this again. And anybody that motherfucking wanna ride with that bullshit, do what the fuck y'all gotta do. Everybody. Ain't nobody knocking at my door. A bitch ain't ran up on me or none of that shit. Do what the fuck you gotta do. I be everywhere. I be everywhere. Do what the fuck you gotta do. Don't nobody request up on the panel or nothing. All of that bullshit, I don't want to hear that shit. Don't send me shit. Don't send me nothing about what a bitch said on the app. Don't send me nothing about what a bitch added on to it. Don't send me a motherfucking thing. Because I don't give a fuck. Do what the fuck you gotta do. That's what I keep saying. I don't want to hear shit else. Do what the fuck you gotta do. Handle that. Clearly we ain't from the same. Clearly we ain't from the same. Clearly we not the same. We're not. Because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. All of this shit right here, every plan you try to motherfucking do, every angle you came, you have been unsuccessful. You have been unsuccessful. All of this shit, I mean, I'm talking about left, right, left, right, left, right. You got bitches and all type of shit adding on, and y'all still have been unsuccessful. Motherfucking successful. Do what the fuck y'all gotta do. Handle that. Handle it. I'll wait. Because what you're trying to do is getting me to respond a certain way so y'all can have me on recording saying certain things. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. Corey ain't set me up. Corey ain't set me up. I'm not stupid. Corey came on here, he said he lost his job. I don't know if he lost it or not. All I'm saying, he lost his job, that's all I know. If things have changed, I don't fucking know. But like I said, if he never got fired, he didn't listen. Nobody said anything to me. And at this point, like, I'm really tired. I'm really tired. Like, I'm really tired of the bullshit. I really am. Why would he get up here and say that? I don't fucking know. I don't know what the motive is. I don't know what the fuck, who the fuck, or how the fuck. I don't know. But it's like, I'm tired. You got these folks really, you know what I'm saying, on this bandwagon thinking you really finna turn up in a motherfucking courtroom. You ain't sent me shit. You ain't summoned a motherfucking thing. You ain't summoned a motherfucking thing. You out here telling these people, you know what I'm saying, that you helped me buy my house. Bitches, you cool. Bitches, you cool. You got these people, you got these people really thinking this bullshit. Dumbass shit. Like I said, handle your business. Let's go blow for blow. I'm lawyered up. I keep telling everybody that. Let's go blow for blow. I'm lawyered up. I'm ready. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. The ball in your court. We still waiting. We still waiting. So don't send me shit, y'all. Oh, don't send me nothing. And y'all think these people know my fucking business. These people don't know my fucking business. They don't. Don't think I'm stupid. Y'all think I'm stupid. That's y'all problem right there. That's some of y'all problem. Y'all really think I'm stupid. So I'm gonna get off of him, man, and cause my shift and my energy done changed. I'll see y'all tomorrow.